Was good, Laker Nation was good. Was good, Laker Nation. What's good? How y'all doing? Hit the like button when y'all walk in. Let's talk about it. The Lakers get blown out. Let's talk about it. Hit the like button when you walk in. Windy City Bulls was good. Hit the like button when y'all walk in. We're gonna get this thing popping. We're gonna do it the right way. I need everybody to stay in the live today. It's gonna be popping. Everybody stay in the live today. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. LA Sports Live was good. Trayvon was good. Tom Lou was good. Steve Holler was good. Let's get the likes up today. Let's get the likes up. Everybody stay in the building. I don't want nobody just log in and log off. Stay here today. We gonna do it big. Benny D was good. Was good. Trayvon said we need our playmakers. Seem like everyone out for their own shot. This game is just another example why AD can never be a leader of the Lakers. What up, Manny? Carl Brown was good. Didn't like how we play. Let's get the likes up. I need a lot of people in the building today. We're going to do it big. We're going to do it big. Let's get the likes up. I can have gone to the game today, but you should have went by yourself, Steve. Yeah, you should have went dolo, Steve. Somebody dislike. I'm gonna get into all that. I'm gonna get into all that. Let's talk about me. Almost calling them out. Shema Brown was good. Sun Ming Ming was good. 3 losses. Malik was good. Trayvon says might be ticking on the burner account. Manny was good. Holla at me was good. I need all my people before I let people win. I need this thing to pop off, man. Paxton was good. Isaiah Daniels was good. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. People don't be getting their notifications. That's why getting the likes up is very, very important. Before I add people in, we need the likes up. We need the likes up. Let's get the likes up. My boy Danny Cruz was good. Richard was good. I ain't seen in a minute. Yeah, you been in MIA. She said lose preseason. Nah, it don't matter. People have to get their notifications. Let's get it in. Let's get this thing in. Let's get this thing in. I seen his stream before. That's where you been at, Richard, on his joint. I ain't been seeing you. I seen the stream before. Yeah, Malik. Let's get it in. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get this thing popping. Yeah, I wanna Adrian, what's good, Adrian? I don't think AD should play center. Yeah, I wanna talk about something, man. I want to talk about something. I need you guys to hear this, man. I need you guys to stick around for a minute, man. I need to talk about something, man. Um, and I wonder this. This is crazy, right? I went to the gym to work out, and I Ticket TV channel popped up, and the title was Ben Simmons should fire Rich Paul. So I watched the video, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I agree with what Ticket was saying, right? Because someone got on his, and this upset me, and I don't get people with when it come to this one. So now he's saying, he talking whatever he's saying about Rich Paul, right? So people in the comment section weighed in and was like, "Oh, why you bashing a black man?" But my thing is this: he has a job to do. Like I'm agreeing with Ticket on this one, right? He has a job to do. He on YouTube. I had to explain situations how things is. He on YouTube to do some sort of journalist, right? So if he giving his opinion on it, and he saying, okay, Rich Paul led Ben Simmons down the wrong straight and this, that, and the third. What do that got to do with him trashing Rich Paul because he black? I just think people need to grow up, man. People need to grow up. How the hell he trashing him just because he said, because Rich Paul black and he's black? So basically, you got the, anytime someone black and they doing wrong, you can't say anything against them. That don't fly with me. If he's out of pocket, and I agree with Ticket what he said today, Rich Paul, and I notice when people say anything, I know when I say, if I'm not praising LeBron James and I say something, people really be in their feelings about something. And that's what I think is a sickness. We're not going to agree with everything. And I see with Rich Paul, what hold on. Now he said white agents have done far worse things than Rich Paul, and you never have publicity about them. I disagree with you, Kareem. Hold up. This don't have nothing to do with no white agents, Manny. You wanna join me and we can have a conversation, a intelligent conversation instead of you writing you know what I mean? We could agree to disagree, but instead of you writing it and we could just me and you just have a conversation. You want me to add you on, Manny? You want me to add you on? Because you want me to drop the link, Manny, where we could just have a conversation while we got people here. You don't need AirPods. You don't need AirPods. Marlon Joseph was good. Now, because I'd rather have, I want to have, this is perfect. I want to have an intelligent conversation with you because this don't have nothing to do with JC said I do. So you disagree with what I'm saying, JC? I don't want to, if we agree, my thing is, Ticket TV said Rich Paul, he should fire Rich Paul. This don't have nothing to do with a white or black agent. Nobody said white agents ain't do things. We talking about this is a isolated situation. He would just talk about Rich Paul. You disagree with me well, Lake Alive? So okay, do you want me to add you on and we can have a discussion about it? And another thing with this YouTube thing, I don't get. I know sometimes I see people, oh, I'm tired of talking about I'm tired of talking about Ben Simmons, this, then, a third. I'm a Laker channel, right? But I'm also got to talk about news, things that's happening. It can't just be Lakers all day out my mouth. Ben Simmons is news, and I'm looking. I literally got 21 likes. Like you guys come on here, and some of you guys not supporting. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you forgot to hit the like button because every time you go on YouTube, I don't care who channel it is, everybody say the same thing. Like and subscribe. Everyone say the same thing. And this like I had like a disagreement with the brother earlier on my on the comment section about he was saying Ben Simmons not in the wrong and free agents gonna see that and not gonna want to the way Philly doing and not gonna want to deal with Philly. You know, okay, so Lake Alive, come on. We're just gonna have an intelligent conversation about I'm gonna tag you in and what you disagree about. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I agree with everything Ticket's saying. What I'm saying is, he feel the way he feel, and I don't like how someone said, "Oh, he's running the black man through the mud." That I disagree with. You know, I never said fire Rich Paul. Yeah, it's like you guys, y'all say y'all rock with me, but some people is down low not rocking with me. It's not. I should never get 21 likes. I should never get 21 likes. It's not about if you like the video. It's not about if you could like the video and still disagree with what I'm saying. You could like the video and then go to the comment section and you could disagree with me. The like button is just helping me help the thing grow. Hold on, I'm not gonna add you right now. I just want to add Lake Alive right now. What up?
What's up, Kareem? Thanks for having me on, bro.
Yeah, so okay. What do you say you disagree about?
Well, to be fair, I didn't hear Ticket's video.
Ticket basically was saying Rich Paul, Ben Simmons should fire Rich Paul because he giving him bad advice. And I'm that part is like, okay, whatever. But some people on his comment section will sit there saying that why he dragging a black man through the mud and things like that. So I'm like, how he dragging a black man through the mud? And it doesn't matter if you black or white. If an agent giving somebody wrong advice, what that got to do with it? And then if someone anytime someone speak on something, oh, you stopping that man money. I just don't. I just think the black and white thing that situation shouldn't have nothing to do with anything. If he and like I said something about Ticket yesterday because he said something stupid far as Carmelo Anthony ring don't count. But today he did a video and he gave some good points. And someone gonna basically say, oh, like he dragging a black man through the mud. They not challenging what he's saying. They just saying only because he's black. So if Rich Paul was white, it would have been okay. And my thing is, what people have to understand, when you have a YouTube channel, that's why I get on him when he says stupid stuff, this for views. I'm going to speak for me. When I do stuff, like I said, I try to be straight up with you guys. I open my channel up, let you guys rock, come talk. You know what I mean? I leave y'all on here. I give feedback with you guys. I talk, ask you guys opinions on things, how to help me. You guys help me a lot. And like I said, I never really cared for YouTube. And I got into it when I see the love you guys start showing. But it had to be, if you guys rock with me, the like button had to be it. Like I'm not asking for nothing else if y'all subscribed already. And that's all I'm saying. So with Ticket, when you have a channel, you do have a responsibility to give the best content you can provide. You can't be biased. When I give my opinion on LeBron, people don't like it, and some people, I see my subscribers go down. I think that is ignorant. But you got to try to be the best at giving the full story if you break it down the game, no matter what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, he wasn't. I think he was really sincere today because I agree with a lot of stuff he's saying about Rich Paul. Rich Paul didn't understand the contract. He thought that Ben Simmons could recoup the money, and his agent, the first thing he said, "Oh, we sitting out." Like Sixers didn't do anything wrong. So that's why I want to go at, because this other the guy, he's cool, but he came on the comment section and he said that Ben Simmons, the Sixers did him dirty, and other teams going to see it when it comes to free agency. I want to know how. If anybody right now want to come on, tell me how the Sixers did Ben Simmons dirty. I want to know that.
Okay, before I forget, because you said a whole lot there. Number one, Ticket saying that Rich Paul should be fired. That's an opinion. And if you're the opinion that Rich Paul is giving bad information, why would you say that? Would you say that because the reports that came out earlier that they were surprised about how high the fines were and all that kind of stuff? I happen to believe that was a fake story. You guys, just because one story comes out and it says something negative about Rich Paul. I mean, Rich Paul has negotiated dozens of contracts worth, probably $1 billion. And so now, because one little story comes out, you guys think he's incompetent? Come on now, bro. No, I don't think so. I think that was a bullshit story, more than likely put out by the 76ers. So that's number one. My opinion is, um, if Ben Simmons wants to go, like you said before, it's Rich Paul's job to get him out of there. I don't think it's bad advice if his client wants to go. Now, what people saying it's a race thing, okay. We had a very similar thing last season with the beard, James Harden. James Harden came to camp, acted a fool, was overweight, um, getting fights with his teammates, and we know why he did that. Is because he wanted to get out of Houston. Did anybody say anything bad about James Harden? James Harden's agent. Did anybody say, "Hey, James Harden agent, tell Harden to stop acting the fool, get in Houston, get in shape and play"? No, nobody say anything about James Harden's agent. We don't even know his name. Why is Rich Paul the only agent that's like the first name on everybody's mouth? Why is that?
Okay,
So,
now
and hold on, I'm not. So I won't forget. So it's like it seems that there's hate, unnecessary hate. We already know there's unnecessary hate on Tickets TV about LeBron James and anybody who's associated with LeBron James. We already know that. So it's like that's why somebody could easily say, "Hey, man, why are you hating on a brother when he's just trying to do what he feels is best for his clients?" When there's other agents that they don't talk about every day that do some very underhanded stuff. One agent by the name of Aaron Mintz, you guys can Google it. He's a big time asshole, and he screwed over the Lakers many a times. He does not want his clients to play for the Lakers. Nobody talks about Aaron Mintz. So it's kind of like a double standard. So I could see why somebody brings up the race card. It probably doesn't make any sense to really do it, but I know the reason why people do it is because Rich Paul's name is constantly in people's mouth, and not other agents. That's the issue people have with it.
okay. First and foremost, it's two different scenarios. What you said about the James Harden. James Harden went out on his own and played. He wasn't in shape. That has nothing to do with his agent. Rich Paul was on record and said, "My client, we not going to camp." So James Harden never said that. So you cannot bring up a James Harden on this situation because that's an isolated situation. And James Harden did everything on his own. He went to the camp. He came out of shape. Rich Paul put his name. Hold on. Rich Paul put his name behind it and said, "We not going to camp." And he not going to that organization. That organization did him wrong. He starts saying stuff about the Sixers, and then he sat there and said, "We willing to sit out the whole season." He put his name behind that. So what do Aaron Mintz situation don't have nothing to do with that? You saying, okay, with the Lakers, he shit on the Lakers. It's really, you can't really say he actually shit on the Lakers. Where did Aaron Mintz shit on the Lakers at?
Okay, with the James Harden situation, uh, in my eyes, you can compare the two. But the reason why Rich Paul had to put his name on it and all that kind of stuff, the reason why he has to keep being out of camp is because they don't really have that much leverage because Ben has 4 more years left on his contract, right? So really everybody from the outside looking in knows that really Philly is the one with the leverage because Ben is sitting there with 4 years on his contract. So the only way that Ben can and his representation can force a trade is for them to just act a fool, which is what they're doing. Now, Aaron Mintz, we'll talk about Aaron Mintz. He screwed over the Lakers with Julius Randle. Julius Randle, the Lakers could have kept him, but Aaron Mintz told him, "Look, my guy, he wants to leave. Get him out of there." So the Lakers let him leave.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. The Lakers put Julius Randle on the burn was trying to sign other players. They had Julius Randle on the burn, and he had him waiting, and they was waiting to see if they party's gonna renounce his rights. And then when he started negotiating with other teams, the Lakers tried to double back with him, and he took the short deal with New Orleans. They didn't. The Lakers was gonna renounce his rights if Paul George when it came to the Lakers, or they got another big time free agent when they got LeBron. When they got LeBron, they were trying to get someone else. They was not in negotiation with Julius Randle at all. They was going to renounce his rights. And so the simple fact they didn't get no terms, they tried to double back to him by the time it was too late. And then once he said he was going to New Orleans, that's when the Lakers signed Rondo and Lance Stevenson and them. So I don't see where he went wrong with them at. And
Well,
then
one could say because he represented both players, right? He represented Randall and he represented Paul George along with other players. So one can say, look, it's not for sure, right? Because neither one of us is directly in, in negotiations. But when an agent represents different players, Randall's with the Lakers, then he ultimately left. Paul George is talking about he wants to go to Lakers, but eventually, I mean, they ran a damn ESPN story about Paul George in LA. And then at the last second, he decides to stay where he was at and not go to the Lakers. And who's his agent? Oh, by the way, Aaron Mintz. I mean, look, I can't say for sure that he screwed the Lakers over, man, but it looks kind of funny.
But
It just looks kind of funny.
for one, I spoke on Aaron Mintz, and then another thing, you said Rich Paul did what he's supposed to do as a client. Number one, he didn't do what he's supposed to do as a representative. For one, you should never tell your client. Common sense should tell him. Philadelphia got the leverage. They have 4. He got 4 years left on the deal. That's just basic common sense. And they was trying to trade him. And Rich Paul played himself. You could see the offers teams was making for Ben Simmons. He should see that's a team issue. Why should Philly just to give him away for nothing? Let's talk about this. Minnesota was offering everybody on their team except Karl Towns, DeAndre Russell, and Anthony Edwards. Sacramento said they not even offering Halliburton or Fox. Everybody else available but Halliburton and Fox. Indiana, the first offer was Indiana offer was Malcolm Brogdon and what's this guy? TJ Warren. Like teams wasn't coming at Philly. Philly was at right after the season. They was trying to trade Ben Simmons. So if they trying to trade him and teams come with meatball offers, it's not like the Sixers. It's not like the Sixers not trying to move him. But common sense, if Rich Paul had any sense, common sense tell him sitting out not benefiting him. Philly wants him gone too. It's not like Philly didn't want. It's not like Philly wanted to keep him. They was looking to get rid of him. Teams ain't offering nothing. Even with the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors tried to offer. Now, Philadelphia want to win. Right? They had the best record in the NBA. In the Eastern Conference. Philadelphia offered Andrew Wiggins, Wiseman, and the 14th. They ain't even offered the 7th pick. They offered the 14th. Right? That's not getting it done. People have to realize Ben Simmons, we can say what he want about him, but everybody named mother sit there and say, oh, he a jump shot away of being great. And everybody know a jump shot is something that can get improved. And we've seen a lot of people who couldn't shoot at all can improve their jump shot. So if you can improve your jump shot, and they know this guy, that's all he is, a jump shot away from being good, you're not going to take no meatball offers, and then you're going to look crazy 2 years from now. Let's say his jumper start getting better, not even this year, next year, and he looking amazing. And they got a bunch of guys who means nothing. This because there's a bunch of guys, sometimes one guy makes a hell of a difference. He a number one pick. He has a unique skill set. He one of the top defenders in the league, and he is a good player. You know what I mean? And people say, oh, listen that, but he averaged 16 points in the regular season. So with that being said, why should they take a meatball offer? So Rich Paul should look at it like, hold up, Philadelphia not being no assholes. They try and trade him, but these teams ain't giving up nothing. The best thing you do, Ben, go back to Philadelphia, ball out, raise your trade value. All you have to do is tell Philly, listen, you go to them, be like, listen, I want my client out of there. He gonna play, he gonna ball out, but I need him out of there. That's how you handle it. He losing money. He's not getting that money back. He's not benefiting from it.
Okay, Kareem.
And it's like this. Now, the season start. They got a superstar player who was one of the NBA runner up for MVP. And they got a guy who's going to get you 18 points every game. I'm not high on him in Tobias Harris, but he's going to get you 18 points a game. And let's say Maxey step up, and let's say Danny Green do what he do, and Seth Curry. Philadelphia might not be that bad come January, right? If he play like a monster, number one, when you're a dominant player, that it changes things. He's dominant. If he dominate, let's say they around the 5th, 6th seed by the time January comes, Ben Simmons loses. You see what I'm saying? Your client loses. And then you make your client look like a baby. Because at the end of the day, let's start from when the game ended. Now, we all know we men and we people. Everybody is emotional at that point. So you can't be too much in your feelings what being said at that moment. That's like right now, let's say if you get in the heated argument, I may say some things that I don't mean, and you may say some things you don't mean, right? Because I already know like the temperature. That's like if you arguing with your girl, and people apologize. They apologize because the heat of the moment. They lost to a team they shouldn't have no business losing to, right? And there comes the thing. They ask Doc Rivers a question. Doc Rivers say, hey, I don't know. He ain't dissing. He say he don't know. Doc Rivers defended this man the whole time during the whole playoffs. So now he say one thing, he's a bad guy. And then let's go to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid sat there and said he felt that was the turning point. They asked him a question. What you think the turning point? He said that was. And they body language looked bad. So now you say, okay, cool. You look at the body of work and say, okay, what did Philadelphia really do wrong? Nothing. The upper management, the owners, and none of Daryl Morey, none of them said nothing bad about him. When all that happened, the fans and stuff did that. They was like they don't want him. And we all know at the end of the day, these owners, their bottom line is that money. So that's disrespect. Let's respect the owners in this one. So we know they're about that money, and that's what their kids and their fan base and their fans telling them. Yo, if he on this roster, I'm not buying my season tickets. So they're like, okay, Dalmore, we got this situation. We got to get rid of him. So they had to get rid of him. At the end of the day, it's money. And so now that they got to get rid of this man, so what that says. Now, the thing is, it looks like he's a crybaby. See, the thing is, this generation, this young generation, and I don't like to isolate it like that, but these young guys is too sensitive. They too sensitive. And the thing is, Rich Paul, at the end of the day, we have to be men at the end of the day. Rich Paul should assess the whole situation and be like, Ben, okay, let's say this. When Rich Paul was in negotiation with Philadelphia, he asked for a max contract. He was saying Ben worth it because he this, that, and the third. But in the playoffs, he was not that. So you think they not going to be mad? That's like you messing with a girl and she tell you when you first meet her or when y'all dating, she cooking. Oh, I do this, I do that. And the minute you get married, she stop cooking. She don't have sex as much. She go out with her friends as much. She do a 360. It's the same thing. You can't. When you in negotiation, Rich Paul had to sell Ben Simmons' game to Philadelphia and say, oh, he this, that, and the third. And then people say, oh, he a good agent because he done got so many contracts. Every agent could get their client contracts. To be honest, a lot of these players don't need no agent when they negotiate their contracts. Because these players don't. I wouldn't even play like JJ Redick. Because let's say a guy that's a shooter. Let's say a guy like Joe Harris. He a shooter. He can negotiate his own contract. He go out to teams, yo, give me this. Oh, this player got that. If he look at a player and be like, oh, man, him got the same skill set. He got that. A team gonna bite. It's not like Rich Paul doing anything, some real genius stuff. People make it look like, oh, he get his clients paid. Who don't get their clients paid? NBA players get paid, shouldn't even got paid. Dennis Schroeder was just stupid. And he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. That's what killed him. Had him not say nothing, somebody would have gave him some money. His mouth got him. And one thing about, let me tell you something about, before I let you talk. One thing about general managers and owners and stuff like that, they in cahoots when it comes to certain things. Right now, they not Philadelphia rivals. Right now, when even though some teams want Ben Simmons, they understand what Philly doing because they do the same thing. So they rally behind them in case one of their players end up doing that. You know what I mean? So you think them teams with Philadelphia on that. Because they don't want that situation where not knowing they players do the same thing. At the end of the day, we got to be responsible as men. Stop being butthurt over stuff, and he had no reason to be butthurt. And Philadelphia is not wrong. I just want somebody to tell me where Philadelphia is wrong. Because the guy came in the comment section earlier today, and he said teams going to look at how Philadelphia treat Ben Simmons. How did they treat him? They gave him the money, and he did something totally different for 4 or 5 straight games. It's not like he had one bad game. See, I don't think he got crucified for that. He had 4 or 5 straight bad games.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Look, Ticket, myself, or like, okay, from the outside looking in, it looks like Ben is in a bad spot, right? It looks like Ben, there's no way he can win. He's going to have to tuck tail and go back to Philly. So you said earlier, look, Rich Paul should be fired because it's obvious that it's not.
I never say he should be fired.
You say he's giving bad advice.
I say giving bad advice. Yeah, okay. My stand came when the guy started bringing race into it. But and I said Ticket was saying I agree with Ticket was saying. Not saying I agree with him saying I'm getting fired, but I agree with what he was saying about bad advice and different things like that. I never big on somebody like losing their job. Like it's not that serious with me, but I think they played themselves.
My point is, we're not there at the situation. How do me or you a Ticket know that Rich Paul has not told him, look, man, we need to regroup. Some stuff happened. Some stuff happened that we didn't think was going to happen. Some stuff happened that we didn't plan for it to happen. We need to regroup, go on to camp. Now, who runs the show between the agent and the player? Who runs the show? The player. The agent does what the player says. So if the player just draws a line and says, like, I ain't going back to Philly, period, no matter what you say, Rich Paul, get it done, or I'm going to fire your ass. So we know ultimately who's in control of this situation, the player. So we cannot say, if you think Rich Paul's giving bad advice, well, to me that's just an opinion, because we're not there and we don't know what kind of advice that he's giving.
You're right.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Philly hasn't done anything wrong. Teams are lowballing them, giving them whack offers. So why should they take it? They have all the leverage because he has 4 years left on his contract. But me personally, man, I think this thing is bigger than what we're talking about.
You said we wasn't there, right? We wasn't. Rich Paul put his name behind it. When you put your name behind it, you open doors for us to talk now. You said we not going to camp. We don't like what's going on. And he tried to put Maxey. Remember that? He tried to he tried to bring Maxey into it. To Maxey, he caught a lot of heat from that, and then he backtracked from it. So he put his name behind it and said we. He said we not going to camp, and we sitting out, and we want to get traded. We don't like what happened to me. He put his name behind it. So when you put your name behind it, that's on you. So now you open the doors. That's just like when they say, for instance, like when somebody, like YouTube, for instance, like if somebody put their wife and they have, like, let's say they do like a reality show together, and then people start talking about her, that's what you're signing up for. That happens. Once you put your name on something, that's just what it is. And he stamped it. So you got to be open for criticism. Like the minute I come show my face and I do my lives and stuff, I signed up for that. When
True.
he put his name, I know what comes with it. He put his name on that, that's what comes with it. So now people gonna say, no, Rich Paul said that.
That's true. But I was trying to make a bigger point. I think it's really bigger than Ben Simmons, Rich Paul, and all this. You know, everybody knows Clutch Sports background. We know how they started. We know who they represent. We know the situation that happened with Anthony Davis. Um, we remember a couple of seasons ago where the owners tried to kick Rich Paul out because they didn't have a degree or something like that. They tried to get him disbarred as an agent because they didn't have a degree or something silly like that. My point is, I really think it's something bigger than Ben Simmons wants to leave Philadelphia. The bigger picture, I think, is a player empowerment move. Everybody is looking at this situation. Ben Simmons has 4 years left on his contract. If Philly folds and trades him, and let's say they trade him to a California team like he really wants, he's got 2 homes here in California, so he wants to go to California. Everybody's looking at this, and if Philly folds, that's it. Now everybody and their mama are going to try to force trades, sit out, and do whatever. So you think these guys ain't thought about this, man? I mean for real, man. We talking about multi-million, tens of millions of dollars. You think Ben Simmons, Rich Paul? I don't want to put anybody else's name in it, but you think these guys ain't sat around and thought about this? I think it's a bigger move, a bigger thing than just Ben Simmons. They're trying to be like trailblazers for like player empowerment. Because the way it stands now, once a player signs a contract, a team can trade him at any time. And what can a player do? What kind of recourse does a player have? He has no recourse. He has to go wherever they trade him unless he has a no trade clause. So what I think personally, like I said, this is a much bigger thing than just Ben Simmons wanting to get out of Philadelphia. That's just my opinion. And it doesn't mean that Philadelphia has done anything wrong, because as far as I can see, I don't really think they've done anything wrong. If anything, look, Philadelphia should be mad at the other teams. You know what? Because the other teams are cock blocking, because whoever trades for Ben Simmons, they're going to have him for 4 years. So they should be putting their best foot forward. Not giving.
That's my point.
Yeah. But that's
I made tons of videos.
That's not Ben Simmons or Clutch Sports' fault.
Nobody said that's.
The other owners.
Nobody said that's their fault. Philly. What I'm saying is Philly doing what they doing on their end. Ben ain't doing what he doing on his end. And then you sit there. You said, "Oh, okay, player empowerment. What they supposed to do?" They got player empowerment when it comes to free agency. You can't have it all. You can't have it all. Like you saying that. So basically, you saying, okay, it's all right for a player to sign a fresh contract today, and then next week is no problem. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Lakers, and now he gotta go to the Lakers, and now they supposed to say, I don't care. I'm gonna put him to a team he want to go to just to be nice. They supposed to accommodate him, and they wrong by doing what's best for them. And this is a business.
Nah. I never said they were. Like I said, I don't think.
But you just said player. You just said player empowerment.
Player empowerment.
You just said that. Yeah. But that's not what you said. You said, yeah, because the players they need to set example for players. How's that setting
No, no, no,
example?
no, no. I'm saying they're they're trying to create a precedence, right? Because really, man, with 4 years left on his contract, Ben has no leg to stand on. That's why he has not requested to go any specific team. First, he came out and said, "Look, I want to go to California. Well, there's 4 teams in California." Now he's saying, "I'll go." There's 30 teams. He says, "I'll go to any other of the 29 other teams. I just don't want to play in Philadelphia anymore."
And,
So
and, and
it's not like he's trying to force his way to the Clippers or
no,
the
but I
Lakers
understand that. But
or
in
the Knicks.
Philadelphia is cool with that. But the thing is, they not gonna give him away. I wouldn't give him away either. Philadelphia done shot themselves in the foot. So if you look at the history of Philadelphia, they shot themselves in the foot big time. B and Simmons is like the last two they
Right,
got the hold on. They can't
right.
afford to mess this trade up. They got to hit the nail this trade. They have to nail this trade. If they blow this trade, they're in trouble because the Bees stay hurt. You got to nail it. They
True.
don't blew draft picks after draft picks after draft picks after draft picks.
Hmm.
They from Markel Folks to Nerlens Noel to Okafor to not draft for drafting
Carter Williams,
Mikael Bridges, then trading him, which was stupid. They even when free agency when they
Jimmy Butler.
yeah let Jimmy Butler go sign Al Horford and for all that money, and they could have got other players and signed Tobias Harris to all that money. They done been messing up they cannot mess this up, and they know it.
Right.
They
I,
got
I
new
I agree.
management. They know it. They got to nail this. They got
I
to.
agree.
So
Can you
it's not like they not trying to trade him, but they
can
trying to
you tell?
get fair value for him.
Okay, if they do a trade, let's say for with the Sacramento Kings, is there any good reason if the 76ers offer Ben Simmons? Is there any good reason both players are under contract, long term deals? Is there any good reason why the Kings are not offering De'Aaron Fox? I mean, come on,
Hold up.
come on. Let's be fair. They won't even offer their best player. But is there
They
any
didn't even
reason
offer their
for it?
second best player, which is how Halliburton supposed to be their second best player.
Yeah, I mean that's my point. I mean, a deal could have been done. I'm pretty sure if they would have, offered De'Aaron Fox, a deal would have been done already. When Ben would have been in Sacramento, both players would have been in camp or whatever, and that would have been the end of it. But with Philly feeling the pressure and all these things, like you just said, there's several different factors. All these things play into the decision of them playing hardball. They've blown several draft picks. They let Jimmy Butler, the best player out of them all, go. Um, their second best player, well, I guess Embiid is their best player, but they have to try to hold on Ben as long as they can because they're really their best player is suspect because of his injury
See,
history.
see, the thing is, a lot of these GMs don't know anything about basketball. Because if I'm Sacramento, for instance, and I'm in the West with the Lakers and all these other teams, and I got a player like Fox, you don't want Fox to end up turning. Then he say he don't want to be there. If you got a shot, because you're not going to get no guy Ben Simmons level in free agency, and no
Right.
other teams. Most times when people get traded, they be on 1 year left on their contract, and they say I want to go to XYZ. Sacramento never gonna be on nobody XYZ list.
Right.
So with that being said, this is your only after this. I guarantee you, it's gonna be other players want to get traded. Like Dame might want to get traded. Dame ain't gonna want to go to no Sacramento. Bill ain't gonna want to go to no Sacramento. Nobody ain't
Right.
gonna want to go to Sacramento. Period. So if you got a player who said, I don't care, he got 4 years deal, so you don't have to worry about him. He's 25. 25. 4 years left on his deal. Made All-Star multiple times. Former number one pick. all NBA team and all this stuff there. This is your chance to get him. You supposed to load up and be like, you know what? What do you want? Like, cause you have to say, okay, cool. You want Halliburton, you want Buddy Hill, you want Marvin Bagley, and we give you a first round pick. It may seem like a lot, but you have to think like this. They first round picks, sometimes they draft a bunch of duds. And they don't Buddy Hill, they got other guys. You can replace a Buddy Hill. But when you got a chance to get like a star player, face of the franchise, especially if he can go along with De'Aaron Fox, you got to do the deal. Because Marvin Bagley, you can say, okay, cool. It's not like you losing something that's, you know what I mean? You got to just upload, make Philadelphia feel good, put a couple players in there. You still got your best player in Buddy Hill. You still could attain Harrison Barnes, Rashard Holmes. You got Devontae Mitchell. You know what I mean? And you bring Ben Simmons along, and 9 times out of 10, it had to be him and Shake Milton. Shake Milton ain't no bum. You got to do that.
Right.
These teams is stupid. They don't. They try to play cute. Oh, this, then, the third. And you're not going. You have to deal with reality. You're not going to get a chance to get a Ben. You're not getting a guy like that in free agency.
Right.
You gotta hope you draft someone like that.
You know what? The Kareems, the owners, they might be, behind the scenes, they might be working together, because, like I said, they might be looking at the situation as a whole and it's like, hey man, you got this damn player who's trying to get out of his contract with 4 years left on it. If we acquiesce and give Philadelphia what they want, they have to protect the interests of all the owners. So that's why maybe that's why the other owners are doing that, not offering the best deals, because they don't want to see what's happening to Philadelphia happen to them.
The owners don't want to see that happen, and they know every owner and every president of a team, they all got 15-man roster. What happened to Philly today can happen to them tomorrow. Nobody exempt for this. These players today is so sensitive, they could wake up today or tomorrow and we have a whole new story, a whole nother problem on our hand. The owners know this. Nobody want to deal with that. So they, like you said, they is siding with Philadelphia. At the end of the day, because they know it could easily happen to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man,
no, I know what you, Steve. I'm saying, I said a deal without them giving up Fox. I said Halliburton, Buddy Hill, Marvin Bagley in the first round pick.
Yeah, I mean, and we don't even know if Sacramento was willing to offer all of that. What's going to ultimately happen? I don't know. Either one of the sides are finally going to they're going to just give in or whatever. But the thing is, it is a big distraction for Philly, just like Kyrie's a big distraction for the Nets. And at some point, people are going to get tired of talking about it. The other 76er players are going to get tired of talking about it. People are going to keep asking them about when's Ben going to come and this and that and that. If Philadelphia gets off to a slow start, maybe that's with Rich Paul and Ben are kind of hoping. And then maybe that might kind of break Philly. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get other people in on this because people been waiting. I ain't meant to talk about Ben all this time, but I'll respond to Manny before I drop the link for people. He said Barkley requested a trade out of Philly. Why make it about today's players? I'm gonna tell you the difference between today's players, Manny. I'm fortunate. I seen it back in the days, and I'm living it right now. So I'm gonna give you straight up how it is. For one, okay, nobody's never said there's nothing wrong with nobody requesting a trade. But look what Ben Simmons is doing. Look what Ben Simmons is doing. That's for one. Look what he's doing. Look how he going about it. He didn't do anything in the playoffs. And it's, you know what I'm saying? People request trades all day. And now I'ma invite people in. But people, y'all got to start hitting that like button, man. Cause I'm getting like, you know what I mean, disinterested because I'm doing videos and that, like I said, the videos with Kyrie. I understand even people is tired of Ben Simmons. But you got people probably tired of the same Laker talk all the time too. If the Lakers ain't really got nothing going on anyway. So I'm talking the news that's as it happened. But if you're gonna watch it, still hit the like button. It's not like you're not watching it.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? That like button is very important. You know, if you supporting, you can't look at it, oh, I don't like what he talked about, disagree with him. You can hit the like button and go in the comment section and disagree with me.
Mm-hmm.
But hit the
Hey,
like button. Because
Kareem, you know the difference between now and players back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, is we have social media. Everything is public. You know, players have requested trades and all this other kind of stuff, not showing up to camp. Agents have had disagreements with management. Management stuff's been going on forever. The difference now is everything is public, and Rich Paul and Clutch Sports are masters, along with LeBron James. They're masters with using the media and social media to get their message out there. So I don't really, I mean, I don't really,
I,
I'm not going to say the players now are worse than back in the day. I'm just saying, man, everybody knows everything. Everybody knows everybody's business. And that's why they kind of come off looking like crybabies.
but it is crybaby because, like I said, those were like it be the littlest things that tick these players off. It could be one. It's just the truth. It be the littlest things I seen players get mad at. It be the smallest things, and players get mad, and they like Zion. What the hell Zion is mad about? What the hell Zion Williamson? He never did anything. He didn't do nothing but stay hurt, and he
That's,
complaining. He in
that's
their
true.
way. I would
But hey,
trade
Kareem,
Zion. I
Kareem,
would
check
trade
this
him.
out. You, we're asking. Zion is on a rookie deal. There's no way they could ever get equal trade value for him.
I know he on a
Yeah,
rookie deal. I know.
there's no way.
I know.
But look at New Orleans. Anthony Davis. Look at all the talent that's come through there, and they all want to leave, or they all end up leaving. For what reason?
Hold up. He
Drew
said. Hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off.
uh,
Manny said Zion didn't complain. His parents did. But let me tell you this, right? You said Zion didn't complain. His parents did. When they talked to Zion, you know what he said? He said he no comment. He just want to talk about basketball. He said no
that's
comment.
true.
I just want to talk about basketball. If you feel, I don't care parents or not, you grown. You're a grown fucking man. So if you don't feel that way, you could nip it in the bud and say, no, New Orleans is my team. I want to win. I'm here. I ain't actually get traded. I ain't thinking about no New York. I ain't thinking about none of this stuff. I'm here. You being quiet, co-signing it.
That's true.
So I want to hear that his parents or his family talking, and if you ain't saying nothing defending yo, look at a perfect example. Look what Dame Lillard. Everybody was like, oh, Dame won out. Dame won out. Dame want to get traded. Dame got on that podium and said, I don't know who's saying that. Maybe they want me to get traded. I'm here to stay. I want to be here in Portland.
That's true.
So that's the
I
difference. So
I agree.
when you sit
But
there and you somebody speaking for you, and you not defending it, you co-signing it. Say his parents don't want him in New Orleans. Like come on. There's
I
no
agree.
reason nobody stays on the Pelicans.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. That's my point, Kareem. Why do all the good players want to leave the Pelicans? There's got to be an issue there with the management. Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday. Now a guy who's only been there 2 years he has absolutely no pull at all. Now he's giving hints that he doesn't want to leave. I'm talking about
Drew,
Zion. So it's like,
Drew Holiday didn't.
well,
He
they
didn't want to
traded
leave.
him.
They traded him.
They traded him. Okay, but they knew they were probably going to lose him, bro. And they didn't want to pay him. New Orleans didn't want to pay Alonzo. They paid one player, Brandon Ingram. That's it. That's it. They barely wanted to pay Josh Hart at the last minute. So what I'm saying is maybe it's an issue, with the
They got new
manager being in New
management though, so
Orleans.
I can't. You can't. You looking at New Orleans as a whole. That's not the same management. They have a whole. They clean a whole new slate. The only
Same
person there.
management,
No,
same problems.
no, it's not same management.
The new
They got
management came
they.
in, they
No, it's
hired
not.
a new coach, and they fired him after 1 year, bro.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
get that, but I'm saying it is still different people. I'm saying.
man. The situation still seems the same to me. But we'll see how they do this year, man. But like ultimately, like your main topic when you're talking about Ben Simmons, man, I really just think it's a bigger issue, and it's just gonna be interesting to see how it plays out, man.
Yeah. So okay, now we can talk Laker talk. I know that's what these guys want. You know.
Right.
So how y'all feel about the preseason game? How y'all feel about the preseason game? What you think the Lakers they got blown out by Phoenix Suns. Let me see what you guys think. Go ahead. I'll start with Tom.
Oh, I was busy. I didn't watch it.
All right, Eric. Eric.
Eric, you can't hear you, man.
Go ahead, AC.
I turned it off, but everybody seems to like Malik Monk. I like him too. But when you look at the box score, what he scored, 15 points or whatever, shot better this game than he did last game. But when you look at the full box score, you see a minus 18 at the end of his line, and so he can't keep having a minus 18. I think it was negative 15 the first game, minus 18 the second game. There's no way he's going to start for Frank Vogel if he can't keep anybody in front of him. I don't care how many points he scores.
All right, what
That's
about you,
my
Eric?
that's my opinion.
Eric.
Eric, we still cannot hear
Go
you.
ahead, Tom.
Oh, I saw the box score as well. I think the whole team is bad on defense. You can't blame that on Monk. So I mean, it's definitely an issue. So we'll hope they can fix it.
Now I know Lakers ain't play their whole roster, but it's still things. It's preseason. It's not the end of the world, but it's still some things you want to see in your team. Like what I'm saying, it's still some things you want to see. I'm gonna drop the link again for anybody who want to come in. Hit the like button. Hit like and subscribe. Let's get the numbers up, man. It seems like people not rocking with your boy.
Yeah, they look like a team with a bunch of new players never played together before. That's what they look like. And no matter what happens this season, win or lose, Palinka, I mean, I understand how things go, man, but we can't keep changing the whole damn team every year, man. I mean, come on. I mean, I know we got the stars at the top, man, but you got to have some kind of sense of continuity. And I know you know I like Alex Caruso, man, but THT he kind of redeemed himself at the second half of this game, man. But when I watch the highlights of the Bulls and I see Alex Caruso fit right in, doing the same things he did with the Lakers on the Bulls, and I'm looking at THT, he still looks like the same player to me, man. I'm like, I think the Lakers made the wrong decision, man. Picking THT over Alex Caruso. That's just my opinion.
How? And he's way better. He's younger. He's way better in everything. See, you have to look at it like this. You have to look at the big picture. Lakers has no young players. That's one. Number two, you always want to pick a player who has upside because your star player is old. And what's so special with Alex Caruso do?
Kareem, who was a better player last year, Alex Caruso or THT? Who was a better player?
THT.
Caruso brings no offense.
Oh, okay, bro. Because you don't score. Because he doesn't score.
But he didn't lock down nobody either. Let's stop acting like he locked people down.
No, he's not locked.
He hustled.
He hustled. But if you telling me, like from 2020 up to last year, or whatever, that THT constantly put out a better performance than Alex Caruso, man, come on, dog. That's not really being fair.
But you're not making sense what you're saying. You're saying better performance. THT got better numbers and played way less minutes.
There's a reason why he plays less minutes, isn't there? No. There's a reason why Alex plays more, right? Played more, right?
No, because he's young.
Alex was a two-way player.
THT was young.
And Caruso's only like 2 or 3 years older than him. It's like 3 years, well, 3 or 4 years older than him. It ain't like he's 30. He's barely
hold on. He's 7 years.
He was
Caruso 27. Caruso 27. Hold up. Caruso 27. THT is 20. They're 7 years apart.
Yeah.
20 years old.
Like Caruso stayed in college for 3 years, then like 2 years in the G League. It took the guy forever to even get into the league.
But you said THT is still the better player, Kareem, and I'm trying to figure out how. You're talking about potential. That's what you're talking about.
No, he's better here. Hold on. Okay, who a better ball handler?
I would say it's about even.
Oh man, you! I don't know how you say that.
What? Come on, man,
bro. It ain't that much of a difference, bro. Come on.
But who's better?
Caruso even handle?
Okay, who? Let me ask you this: who could create their own shot?
THT.
Who's a better offensive player?
THT.
End of debate.
Nah, but we talking about overall player.
Tell me what Alex do. Okay, tell me what Alex do better than him.
I'm just talking about when you watch the game, bro.
Tell me what Alex do better than him. He hustled.
Alex Caruso, call it what you want, hustle, whatever. But he always leaves, and he always has an impact on the game.
Oh my god, dude! Defense.
That's just my opinion, man.
Never mind.
You know, hey, I might be wrong, man. We'll see. We'll see how the year goes. We'll see how the year goes.
Okay,
but when I see one player goes to another team, totally different team.
It's preseason.
Let's
not make a big thing.
He fits right in.
Let's not make nothing about preseason. They play Cleveland. Let's not make a big issue of a preseason.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see, bro.
You think he gonna put up them numbers in the regular season?
I mean, those are gonna be nice.
I believe he'll have a bigger impact on the Bulls than THT is gonna have on the Lakers.
What?
Wait. What do you mean? Like Caruso can't start for the Bulls?
I believe he's gonna go there, fit in, and still have the same kind of impact on the Bulls as he did with the Lakers.
Which was nothing last year.
THT was nothing, bro.
His impact wasn't like that.
Don't say
he
nothing.
Wasn't garbage, but he wasn't great.
But you saying like his impact? What do he? He's not like Devin Booker killed him. I say some people kill him. He just play hard. It seems like he do. Number one, the fans love him. So let me tell you how, and you like him. So this is how it works. You may see him dive on the floor. Oh, you're excited. Then the next quarter, he always makes shots like this. The Lakers up 5, and they swing on the ball. He hit a 3. They up 8, and the team may call a timeout. Look, he always get them type baskets like that. The Lakers go on a run. They up, and then he may score and now the team may call timeout. So now it look like, oh my God, look what he did, and he may get a block, or he may get a steal, and it may look like more, but his numbers, you look at his numbers, you be like,
You
we
think
ain't seen.
THT they were going to shoot 40% from three?
It's a possibility.
Alex
Caruso
Caruso ain't
make
tipped
1
that
to
many
3 a
shots.
game. It doesn't matter what percentage.
Oh,
Energy
bro.
player, man.
Y'all don't give him credit for anything, man. I'm
But
not saying he's an all-star, but damn.
LA, how are you a shooter when you make 1 shot a game?
Yeah.
Who
I
made
say
one
I say he
shot?
was a shooter, bro. I said he shot 40%.
Yeah, but he made
From three,
1
let me
shot.
see.
That means nothing.
He don't even
Who
shoot
made
that
one
many
shot?
threes.
Well, look,
Like,
THT can't make 1 3 a game,
with,
now can he?
Caruso didn't hit
but
2
Caruso
back-to-back
can't shoot a
threes.
ball in either. There's no difference. You can't say he's better. You can't.
Hey, that's
Caruso
just
has the
that's just my
freedom
opinion,
to
bro.
play more in Chicago.
Because they're 2 different teams.
It's 2 different teams. He's not
One's a
required.
championship contender, and one is trying
Exactly,
to make the playoffs.
and the style of play doesn't go through
No,
Caruso.
Caruso won't even play more on Chicago. They got a lot of guards.
No, he'll play more on there. He'll play more on there.
No, they got
He
Kobe
definitely will
White,
play
they got
more,
Lonzo, they got Zach LaVine. I mean,
but he'll be
Kobe
on the
White's
floor.
good.
Yeah, but it's just preseason.
all 3 of these guys are better than him.
I mean, you try to tell me that Caruso's better than Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball,
But he's
Kobe
not, right?
White.
So he won't get minutes. So
But Lonzo is the point.
but
Yeah, but Caruso's at the point.
Caruso,
might get
if
it
you
for his
He's
defense.
not a primary point guard.
well, I mean, they also
but
have
he's a
Zach
bench
LaVine.
guy.
How is he gonna get minutes from him?
He's a bench guy.
Like, I don't think he plays more minutes on, say, the Bulls than he did last year on the Lakers. Though.
Mm-mm.
I think he will.
Yeah, he will. I believe so.
I really think he will. And he's a champion,
Yeah, a
More
bench
than
player.
season champion.
More than who? Name the
Alright,
guy.
who else? Come on,
The
guys.
expectations aren't as big on the Bulls as they would be on the Lakers.
But the Bulls just paid him 4 years, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
No,
their
but I'm saying
expectations
he's
is to
on
make
the
the
I
level.
playoffs.
know Bazemore better be gone by mid-season because he was straight garbage, out of control, not playing any defense whatsoever.
But it's
Man, we should've got
preseason,
Ennis.
so
That's what we
Yeah, I
should've
think
did.
this is.
Yeah, but you can't coach effort. They was getting out rebounded again.
Wait a minute.
I mean, Bazemore showed effort on the Warriors last year. So.
Exactly,
Bazemore's this year's
because he had
KCP.
more freedom to shoot and be reckless. Was no
Who's our KCP
expectation
this
then.
year?
What reckless are you talking about?
You didn't see him driving to the goal, losing the ball. Come on, man.
I mean,
it's still
the
early,
Warriors
though.
should have made the
Come on.
playoffs last year. What are you talking about? The
I'm
Warriors
talking
should have
about
made
for
the
this
playoffs last year.
game
What about-
tonight. I'm talking about the Lakers. I don't care
This is
nothing
not
about
a
no
big deal.
Warriors.
It's like they try to figure out the bench rotation. I don't know, trying to make it sound like it's a big deal.
I understand
Too early
that,
to
bro.
really judge.
But effort. You seen how Phoenix was hustling, out rebounding? It's about effort. You can't coach that. It's either in you or it ain't.
I think it's just saying out of proportion. That's all I'm saying.
What up, Kareem?
what's good? How you, JC? How you doing,
I'm good.
Isaiah?
I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
Alkaline lifestyle.
That's right. I just listen to y'all talk.
Y'all think Kareem, Kyrie will end up taking that vaccine?
I think he'll take it.
I don't
He
think
better.
Much to lose. He's got to take it.
There's so much
he
money.
won't. He won't.
But
That's too much money.
what I don't
man.
like is the same criticism LeBron get for not being for so-called not being a leader. KD not getting no criticism, and that's his team.
Yeah, but nobody criticized KD at all nowadays. So it is what
Nobody
it is.
gets as much.
No, I'm talking about
criticism as
Kyrie.
LeBron,
He not nobody.
Yeah, I know, but the media never criticized KD for anything these days. So
I think they're
Yo,
trying
let's
to
be
push
real,
him to
though.
be the face of the league once LeBron retires.
Nobody
Yeah, but
has
I
same
don't, how many
expectations
more
of
years is
him.
KD gonna play than LeBron? Like,
Oh shit, I think he'll play a few. He's
like
young.
I just think because Kyrie, like, yeah, I guess the media, but what the media always like to talk about Kyrie more than KD. So and then Kyrie is in the middle of the whole thing with his comments and everything. I guess.
Well, who is the real leader of the Nets? If you ask me,
I say
I
it's
think it's
Kyrie.
KD.
I think it's
Nobody cares
Harden.
about him. No, we're Harden, I guess.
Oh,
But then,
there is
like,
none.
Harden joined that team, right? So, like, is any player gonna listen to him? I don't
I
know.
don't think there is none in that team, to be honest.
I don't
KD
think
is
they
the
have a
leader,
clear
but
one.
he leads like
I mean,
Kawhi
KD is a
with
leader
his play.
by name,
So,
but I don't know if anyone on that team listened to him like that.
You don't think?
It,
I mean, who is going to listen to
KD?
him? Kyrie won't. Harden won't.
he's the
Who
best player.
the
You
role
gotta
players
listen
really?
to him.
See
You don't
that's that,
think
but
James
like it
Harden?
didn't work like that on the Warriors, right? KD was their best player. Nobody listened to him,
KD
Yeah,
wasn't
but
their
he
best player
came
at the
to
Warriors?
them
but he was, but no one listened to him. But
Oh,
because that was
yeah,
Steph.
because he wasn't homegrown.
why? How is he
They
homegrown
didn't
in
listen to him, but they
Brooklyn?
still called him begging.
He came in with everybody else. He
Listen though,
didn't
listen,
came
listen,
before. Well, he did came before some guys, but like
listen.
last year was their
Golden
first year,
State,
like everybody.
Golden State though was an established team. He went to the Nets.
I know, but
Very
like
much
Nothing was changed.
established.
I don't think like just because you are the best player, people are gonna really, like.
After
Not always,
Draymond
but
called
in
him a
this
bitch,
case,
you think they was listening to him?
No, but like it's the same thing on the Brooklyn Nets, right? I mean, nobody came before anybody, so like, why should say Harden listen to him or Kyrie listen to him or
Okay,
and if
so
the and if
Harden
like
just went
Kyrie and
there
Harden doesn't care about him, why should the role players, right?
out of respect for his name is KD,
no, that's not
But
the
like,
and
I
they
same.
get
know
what
what
you're
he
saying,
brings
but
to
like
the. He know
I'm just
they know what he brings to the game.
I know what you're saying, but that doesn't work. That it doesn't work like that all the time. I mean,
So you
from
so
current, like, for example, has KD ever like called anybody out? Like,
he like I just stated, he leads like Kawhi,
yeah,
in
but
my
no,
like
that
opinion.
sometimes
In my opinion,
if you don't
that's not no
lead,
good leader, bro.
yeah,
Now,
like
KD's been
Hey,
on three. KD's been on three teams, and he was
KD,
not. He was not the unquestioned leader of any of them.
therefore
yo,
OKC,
players won't
Golden
respect him
State.
like that. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
I
the
got a
not
point.
question
saying
for
he's
you guys.
bad or not saying he cannot lead, but like it's just like
Just not a good. He's just not a good one. That's
how
all.
from like how he's leading the team, like it seems like the players doesn't care about him as much.
Yo, I got a question for you guys. Do you think KD could lead a team to a championship on a team that isn't just overstacked? Like, because I mean, the Warriors, they could have won it
we'll
without
never
him.
know.
I mean, he has never done that, so I
We'll
mean,
never know.
as of today,
So,
no. Can he do it? I'm not sure.
yeah, that's true.
Because he
That's my
did have
problem with
Russell
KD,
He
Westbrook
though.
and
said
like
Kyrie
LeBron.
went out.
No
See,
way.
that's what See You
Oh,
Later said. I ain't heard nothing about that.
nah.
No way.
I seen they might trade him.
Well, they need to trade
I
Ben
know that
Simmons for
management was
Kyrie.
trying to trade Kyrie, but I don't think he wants to leave.
Trade Ben Simmons
If he
and
doesn't get
Kyrie.
vaccinated, they're gonna trade him.
I doubt it.
Nah, you know what? But I feel
No,
like
they
if
talking
Kyrie was
about
willing
cutting
to
his
get
pay.
vaccinated, none of these will be an issue, right? Like, you know.
They talking about cutting his pay.
Oh, but that's league. That's like league. Whatchamacallit, bylaw. That's not like up to the team.
Hey, yo,
Just
you
for
guys
home
see
games.
Trevor Ariza's out for 8 weeks. It says
Wait, what?
Trevor Ariza out for 8 weeks. I just got a
Trevor Ariza.
notification.
Wait, what? How is he out?
Because you know how his ankle, he's been out with his ankle. I'm pretty sure it's the ankle.
Wait, can we cut him?
Cut him.
No, but can we do like an injury exception or some shit like that?
Let me see.
Cutting him is a good idea.
Yes.
What, disabled player
But who?
exception money is how you're talking about?
No, but like just we yank Ariza out of there and get the cash plays back.
he signed that contract. What are you talking about, Tom? It's
Wait,
guaranteed.
wait, 8 weeks. What's the first week of regular season? November?
18th.
What do you mean?
Oh, so Ariza's gonna be out at least like 2 weeks into regular season.
The regular season starts on the 18th of this month, not November.
Yeah. So that's like that's like a little bit more than one. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Ariza's gonna be out until now it's October,
December.
8 weeks. That will be,
December.
I don't know, the beginning of like somewhere in December.
December.
Oh my goodness.
So the season hasn't even started yet. And the injuries begin. Injuries begin already. And I'm a Lakers fan, man, but I'm just calling what I see.
Now we need to find somebody now. Ariza, even if Ariza can come back after 8 weeks, I'm not gonna put him into any like plan.
Well, that's where
I'm not panicking. We played two teams that played together a whole year.
But like injury is one thing, right? Now you got like one of the players you were supposed to play minutes out 8 weeks, like at the get-go.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be a factor like that.
well,
Not Trevor
Bateman's
Ariza.
gonna play. That means Bateman has to play.
But like,
Bateman's gonna have to play at some point.
we're already 14 players. We're already one guy short of the roster. Now you got another guy out 8 weeks. Who knows like how long it's gonna actually take him to come back? So.
Yeah, the next man up is Bateman.
But I feel like we gotta make a move at some point.
Do you guys think the Lakers are short on bigs? I mean, with this just happened, but I think the Lakers are short on bigs, man.
Did who played?
got a whole bunch of
Why didn't DeAndre didn't play today? Well, DeAndre played.
Yeah, Dwight Howard didn't play.
Dwight
DeAndre
Howard
did
didn't
play.
play.
DeAndre Jordan don't count.
And he was
We watched already, bro.
No, I know, but we still have one open roster spot. We can still bring another big in. I think the team is waiting for a player to get waived or like buyout, and then we got that guy.
Wait, Jordan's washed? Who said that?
Jordan is washed compared to his old self, I'll say that.
The Lakers don't know how to defend the high pick and roll. Period.
Well, y'all was right about one thing. Coach Vogel's defensive scheme doesn't involve anybody getting a stop. Not on the perimeter, not at the basket.
And D-Book didn't play
They
tonight.
need a perimeter
Jesus Christ.
defender.
Yeah, they missed KCP and Caruso.
Yeah, but KCP and Caruso also hurt us on the offense last year. So
Oh my goodness.
Caruso guards guards.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really have a. I guess the problem was KCP and Caruso are so bad offensively. You can't like.
Do we have any defenders as good as them?
No, but they're also really bad on offense. Like.
Yeah, but you really want to see a donut game from the end of the day?
Like, because the problem is when you have KCP and Caruso, you can't rely on any of them putting up more than 5 points a game.
Okay, it's team defense.
Where was that at?
We did have two bad defensive games.
Caruso guard a wing?
Caruso can guard a wing.
That's what I was saying, right? He doesn't do enough on the offense, and he doesn't do enough on the defense to make us keep him over, say, what we got right now.
Caruso isn't guarding any
Scoring
small
baskets was
forward.
never our problem.
Oh boy.
We shouldn't be having teams average 120 against us and they're not playing their best players.
They're learning a new defensive scheme. They're learning a new defensive scheme with all these new people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's still early.
But they need to learn that shit faster.
And defense is predicated on team defense. It's not a one-on-one individual act. Because no one person can stop anybody one-on-one on this level.
I think
I'm sorry. So
no
a lot of the
Devin
high
Booker
pick and
out there.
roll is killing the
You
Lakers.
should be able to get a stop against Cameron Payne or Miles Bridges or whoever else is coming off their bench.
Bro,
Yeah.
On this
It's not like
level,
we're
bro.
playing all stars out there.
On this level, no one person can stop another. I don't care if it's trash on the end of
I
the
don't
pitch.
buy into that
Who
because if
can
you're gonna
stop
win
one
the
person
playoff game,
individually,
you have
one
to
on
get
one? What
stops.
player? In
There's
the
no way you
NBA.
can go through a playoff game and not get one stop.
Yeah, but you guys are trying to make it sound like Vogel's system is so easy to figure out. Look at what Paul George did under Vogel's system in Indiana.
I'm not saying it's easy to figure out, but I'm saying they should be playing better team defense and individual defense.
They shouldn't be
By
giving
now.
up all those threes. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
but it's not easy to figure out Vogel's system when you barely only played 2 preseason games.
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly, what
Right,
did you
but
expect to happen? This whole team is brand new.
I
Brand
It's 2
new.
I
games.
Brand
expect
new.
I expected them to be
Who
further along
won
than they are.
2 threes, guys?
It's 2 games in though.
Yeah, I know, but
And,
there's one thing between losing and then there's a thing between not addressing problems.
Phoenix
It
is a
goes
team
back
that
to
knows how to play to
effort.
each other last year.
It
Hey,
goes back to
Phoenix
effort.
Phoenix played all their player other than Booker, so
And didn't
Yeah,
have
they had the
Booker.
we didn't
chemistry.
play a lot of guys. We didn't.
Yeah, they
Right.
had the
Phoenix
chemistry.
basically has the same squad.
Well, but except Booker, of course. But that
All
was
right,
it.
so let's look at who we didn't play and who we did play, and if
We
we are
didn't
to
play
play those
LeBron. We didn't
players,
play
is
Russell.
it
We
is
didn't
it going
play.
to fix those problems or not?
No, but my point is, even if we did play them, half our team was gone
It's
from
brand
last
new.
year. This team is brand new. It's gonna take time.
Mhm. It's going to take a lot of time, like way
All
past
right,
after the season starts.
let's say
That's
that
They're
why
not
they
they
going to
have
be
all those
ready.
consecutive
all these
games at
preseason
home.
games.
They're not going to be ready because there's no way I'm putting that much faith in Trevor Ariza playing defense.
Well, Trevor Ariza out
Who do you
8 weeks,
think
so we
replaces
weren't
him?
even gonna get him.
Yeah, but he's just one player.
Yeah, but like Ariza was supposed to play some role on defense, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
I do think we still need another guy to play like a defender role on the team, like
Just the
Sekou.
guys
I
that
don't
we
know.
have to play better. I
We
mean,
can get
it's not
Sekou.
about getting.
I've been stressing that it's about effort.
Yeah, the
It's
effort was
about
not there.
effort.
It's a
The
brand
effort
new.
wasn't there at all last night. They kept on getting beat on the glass all night.
Yeah, man.
It's a brand new team.
It doesn't matter. Brand new team.
AD
You're in the
wasn't playing
NBA.
hard.
That's the one thing you can control is how much effort you bring. It doesn't matter what
And that's
system
I
why
know
you're
it's
in.
Caruso
early,
was
but
loved. That's why Caruso was loved. He gave
AD
you that
still counts the
effort.
same.
Yeah, he competes on every play. He might not score 20, but you'll get a stop with Caruso.
Yeah, but you can't be playing 20-some minutes and have not even 5 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
2 points.
Caruso's problem is he's too bad on offense to justify putting him.
But y'all gotta understand who the. Okay,
All right, so
when AD first got there, everything ran through AD, right?
I mean, how many
so
points
we
you
could
guys think
go.
Caruso's going to score in Chicago? 5
So
points a game?
we could get an offensive team and still get blown out by 30.
No, but
That's not sustainable.
the problem is like
If you're
our
not
offense last year
defending the
was so
three,
bad, like no defense was gonna save that. Like,
if you're not defending the three, of course you'll be blown out.
Well, I mean,
I
they
do
were
feel
also
like
giving
once
up a bunch
LeBron
of
You're
things
giving
too.
yourself a
gets
chance if you don't
back, we're
defend the
gonna be a
three.
little better.
I mean, I didn't see a lot of help defense. I didn't see a lot of individual defense. I didn't see any defensive rebounding. I didn't see no rim protection. It was so much I didn't see that I don't think just bringing Westbrook and LeBron back is going to fix that.
Yo, it's so early though that you can't say after 2 games, oh, we need to do this.
You
Even if
gotta
they
think
do those
about
things, you gotta
matchups
do it in the
though.
regular season to really
All
judge.
right, but it's early for the teams who beat us by 30 too. It's the same 2 preseason games for them as it is
All
for
right, but
us.
if we beat them by 30, at the same time, it wouldn't really matter because these games, they don't mean anything. We could beat them by 30 now, and then play them in the regular season and look
They're
terrible.
trying to figure out which guys can play on the floor together in a better chemistry way.
Right.
Right.
Trying to make it
And
sound
we could take the approach that this game doesn't matter, or they're gonna fix the problem, or it's going to be
Right.
fine.
it's about playing the
But
best 5 guys on the
I don't
court.
believe that shit, man.
Who's the starting
Not really.
5 based on what y'all seen so far?
Well, I mean, the big three will start, and one of Dwight and Jordan will start.
You got to start Monk.
And Malik Monk, so that's fine.
You got to start Monk, or you leaving for the coming off the bench?
I'd
Because
probably
he's
start
going off
with
the bench.
Dwight.
He's
Monk.
going off
If
the
you don't
bench.
start Monk, who starts?
Yeah, you're starting.
Yeah.
At this point, like Ellington, not really. Bazemore,
I say
definitely not.
Bazemore.
I start Bazemore or Ariza.
But Ariza's out, right? He can't
Over
play.
Monk?
So.
I would start Bazemore. Because I need Monk coming off the bench to give me some scoring.
No, Kendrick Nunn is the scoring guy off the bench.
We might start Melo, but that's like a far stretch. I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, Nunn and Melo off the bench. Well, I mean.
No, but
I think you need Bazemore with that second
do think
unit.
Malik Monk and Kendrick not playing together helps. Ellington kind of stagnant as a player. He can't like create shot and everything.
I'd say Bazemore is probably your best defender, perimeter defender on that team.
You think? Oh my God, he got toasted tonight.
Wait, what happened?
He got
toasted tonight.
Yeah, everybody pretty much got toasted. I don't know who's going to be better than Bazemore.
I'll say this: like, if the team is losing by that much, you can't blame one player. That's too.
No, I'm not. I didn't like what I see from the majority of the players.
How do you think AD played?
I think AD is still recovering, like at this stage. I don't.
He's still getting his legs under him. It
He kind of looks the same.
So do y'all think LeBron and Russ need to get in the lineup in the next game?
Well, it's going to take AD some time because he's not where the rest of the league was.
No.
Coming off of last season.
I'll say we will look better once LeBron Russ gets back, but I do think our other players needs to like improve.
I mean, it's preseason. They have nothing to prove.
No, but you can't. Just
but they need to get their win though.
You can't play like trash, right? You can't.
They have to prove they can't get blown out by 30. They actually do have something to prove.
LeBron and Westbrook got nothing to prove. What do you mean?
No, but the other players does.
Yeah,
the other players do.
The whole roster full of guys with a lot to prove.
We're not big three league. Like it's not 3-on-3 half court.
And I see Westbrook and Braun coming back. That's going to help more on offense. And it's going to help on defense.
Don't put pressure on the other team.
But at the same time, when you score more, it's going to help your defense because when you're not scoring,
we know Ariza's out 8 weeks. Jockey
in transition. So I mean, that will clear up some of the problems, just because it'll be more of a half-court defense the more we score, as opposed to a full-court defense, a transition defense. But I mean, they got to get their shit together, man. I mean, period.
I mean, it's just too pretty.
And I think the leader, which is LeBron, coaching on the floor, that should help them defensively too.
It'll help them, but I'm not expecting a guy in the 19th season.
Yo, Ariza got surgeries, guys.
Stopper.
They're saying Ariza undergoing a procedure on his right ankle, so probably did some surgery.
Today?
That was like 10 minutes ago, like the news. So it has to be today.
What type of procedure?
They're not saying. They're just saying procedure. So it has to be like some kind of surgery.
That's not good.
And they're gonna reevaluate him in 8 weeks. So I think he's gonna be out more than that. They might have to use the injury or something, whatever you call it.
So that's probably why they went and signed somebody else in the interim.
They need to sign Ennis, man.
No, but now it's a little different because if they decide to use the injury whatever thing on Ariza, there's like a full spot for Ennis. So I mean, we might end up getting him after all.
Yeah. I
Assuming
do
that
want to
Knowing the
see what it
Lakers, they're
looks
not
like
getting
with
paid.
Westbrook, though.
Sorry.
I want to see what it looks like with Westbrook.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
but
that's all
is he
I'm waiting
playing
for.
next game?
He should. I
They
mean,
play the Warriors.
this idea that we don't need the preseason as an opportunity to get better is
They need to get their
not
win
tough.
though.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but it seems like the last two teams we played are just way more prepared for the game,
And way
and
more together, right?
it's not like they're playing their best players.
Right,
Brooklyn added a lot of new faces too,
right.
and they didn't play their main three.
Yeah, but that's
No, but I still got faith they'll be able to get their shit together.
we
It
don't
just
need
has
another
to start
guard.
No,
happening.
but I feel like now Ariza's gonna be out for the year. We really gotta have him make the move now. We can't
A
go into the
year?
season with 13 guys.
The year, it's not the year.
No, but they're saying the injury will be reevaluated in 8 weeks. So at this point, they don't even know what's gonna happen until December. So I mean, if Ariza had a really bad recovery, we could be looking at out at least till the All-Star break, and you can't have that on a role player.
All right, but still, I mean, how much are you counting on Ariza for?
But now we could have a chance to just shove Ariza onto the use the injury replacement, shut them down for the year. I mean, play somebody else.
I'm really not anticipating too much from him until the playoffs. So I don't really think that's gonna.
And we still leave the one spot open for buyouts, because now we don't actually have to cut anybody. We can just.
Yeah, but I don't see Ariza playing that many games this year to begin with.
But
So
I really don't think we
like-
should wait that long for a guy like Ariza. We just shove him out, put him out for the year, and then get somebody else. Oh, we have a good question here. Is LiAngelo Ball a real player, like NBA player? Is he good enough for the league?
LiAngelo.
Yeah.
See, man, there's a lot of players who are on teams.
Hustle! God
LiAngelo's probably better than. But I mean, it just all depends on his role and what you expect out of him.
Well, do you see LiAngelo Ball playing on the team now?
On whose team? Any team?
Anybody? You think there's a team that can use him?
I'm sure there's a team that could use him, but I mean, if you go from not playing in the NBA for like 3 or 4 years versus someone who has been, of course they're going to have an advantage. And most of the guys have been in the league.
I don't know if LiAngelo Ball is that good, but I do feel like nobody wants to deal with LeVar. So
no, I think Charlotte did it, but I think Charlotte made a mistake on that one.
I don't know, man. I just think that
how many good guards are there in Charlotte?
Charlotte got a lot of guards. They got LaMelo. They got Terry Rozier. Right? They got a bunch of other dudes off the bench. So it's not like LiAngelo Ball's getting real minutes.
No. I mean, he did okay in the summer league, but I don't expect him to go up. He's definitely not a starter.
No, but I mean, could it just be the team doesn't want to give LeVar too much power?
I really don't think he's really as influential as he was 3 or 4 years ago. Now that those kids are grown,
no team needs a short brick shooting.
I mean, those kids are grown men.
Wait, is LiAngelo that short? Is it? He's the same size as his brothers, right? So he's not that small.
Because if that was the case, LaMelo wouldn't have went to Puma.
Wait, Lakers fans obviously want Ennis. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I don't care who we get, but now Ariza's fucking out. We gotta get somebody.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't gonna play more than 10, maybe 15 minutes a game.
But now he's not playing, so somebody's got to play that minutes. Ken Bazemore at the 4, guys, really?
Let's play Carmelo.
LaMelo, Book Knight.
That's false. What if LeVar done since Lonzo rookie year? Yeah, but Lonzo also doesn't listen to him anymore. Steele. That's why he signed with Clutch Sport. If Lonzo was still following LeVar's lead, he would never sign with goddamn Clutch Sport.
Exactly.
Lonzo and
That
LaMelo.
has nothing to do with
I mean,
Joe.
LeVar Ball doesn't like LeBron and the Lakers. We know that. Why would Lonzo sign with Clutch Sport?
I mean, they got an $84 million contract. That's a lot of
Oh yeah,
reasons.
but that decision was definitely Lonzo Ball's decision instead of LeVar decision.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, they're
fucking
going in.
believable.
They're
One
making
run
their own
through 6
decisions.
innings. Oh fuck.
LaMelo would fit in.
Oh fucking believable.
What is that, Tommy Search?
No, that wasn't me. I didn't make a noise. I think it's Kareem. Man, where's everybody today?
Still early.
I mean,
You gotta be kidding me. Pollock hurt himself running the base.
well, there's.
I think they need to give Chum D. Brown more minutes.
I mean, Chundy Brown. I don't know. Is he gonna defend well against big leaguers?
He might get the second.
I don't think you
contract
could defend any worse, man.
Oh well, but I do think we should yank what's his name, Joe Ayaya out of there. He sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's not that.
I
That
didn't
guy
see him play.
sucks, man.
Oh yeah, he's not that great.
I don't know why. I mean, I get I don't know how the two-way contract works, because people are saying that we can get out of that very easy.
Yeah,
The two-way contract belongs to.
it doesn't affect the cap.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't.
I don't think this Joel Ayayi is any different than fucking Giannis' brother, so just get him out of here.
I think he might be better.
But I don't know. But we signed Giannis' brother not for the reason. We never expect him to play. It was for
I mean, if he's just sitting there, of course, to see what he's gonna do. There's no risk.
I don't know. I feel like at this point we need to. My prediction on St. Louis versus Dodgers, I'm not predicting anything. Goddamn team scored 1 run to 6 innings. At this point, I'm watching the game angry. See you later. At this point.
Hey, just chill out, Tom. Jeez.
One runs through 7 innings, base loaded, double play. I mean, come on.
You trying to make it sound like they're a bunch of scrubs. Jeez.
They're playing like a bunch of scrubs. I'll give you that.
The other team's not a scrub either. Have you seen how that way they play that late?
Who is team?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
Wild card.
Are you the Cardinals?
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
games,
Maybe I'm too new of a fan, but this shit pissed me off, man.
They were 17-3 the last 20 games to make the playoffs in this game. Okay, so don't make it sound like St.
was
Louis was a bunch of
good.
scrubs.
Highsmith was good. Theo
I mean,
was good.
I don't know, man. At least get one more run. I mean, 1-1. Come on, man.
It's a
Can you imagine
pitching
being
dude.
17-3?
Yeah, but both
pitching
starting pitchers are out of here now, so
Hey,
it's not exactly a duel anymore. It's nice. At least get some hits out of the mop up, guys. At least get some hits. The only good thing is we didn't.
It'll be
we
better
didn't
when Dwight
get
plays
chucked
instead of
all
DJ. But I think DJ is also.
Hold on. I saw something Theo said. Player spend 90 days up with Lakers. You have to convert. Also,
yes,
we
90
can.
days.
Yeah,
90 days.
anytime we want. Okay, I see.
DJ is who everybody said he was, man.
We signed DeAndre Jordan just for the size, though. I don't think we really expect him to do much. It's like just
But see,
how is
the
he
idea
different?
that you're gonna waste a roster spot on somebody where you could have anybody in the world and you don't expect them to do anything.
But
and
like,
you
who's
do
like
expect them to do something.
how is it different if we sign some other minimum wage fucking big, right? They're not gonna be better than DeAndre. They're not.
Because if they perform, I mean, look at Damian Jones last year. He was playing way better.
You know, I'll say this: because we don't have the dead cap bullshit anymore this year. If DeAndre say sucks through 20 games, we can yank him out of there.
Yeah. Risk free.
I do see it like that.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Oh, hello.
What's up, Tom? What's up, everybody? What's
Hello.
up, Kareem?
I mean, there's just certain plays I see him make and not make, and I come to the conclusion that there's no way you can think that he really cares a lot about the game he's playing in. You know,
I get what you're saying. I guess
like
we should
how
get
much is he trying to win this game?
Dwayne Dedman next year. What? See you later, man.
Who?
Dwayne Dedman, the guy who used to play for he played for Atlanta, I think. Then he played for Sacramento. Like this big guy who
That's
shoots
not
threes.
gonna. That's not gonna happen, man.
He played Miami.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Mississippi
Trey
Dog
Westbrook
was
for Ben
good.
Simmons.
Yeah, that's not gonna
R1K
happen
was
either.
good. Alejandro. Trevor Ariza out for 8 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ankle surgery procedure.
The
Surgery
Kings
thing.
and yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna
They
open up
yanked
a spot for
Molina
somebody.
out of the
See,
game.
that's why the Lakers should have got a small forward.
No, but
Yeah.
Ariza might be out for the year, so we can just.
Who said he may be out for the year?
His injury is not 8 weeks, Kareem. Is re-evaluation in 8 weeks, so they don't even know how long he's gonna be out until after 8 weeks.
Hold up. Reevaluation in 8 weeks?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they don't really know how. That's the thing on NBA TV. That's what they said. It's a lot different than he will
That's
be
2
out.
Why he
months.
wait?
How can they sign
Why
somebody
he wait
in
last
the
minute
beginning
to
of
get
training
put
camp
down?
who needs a procedure who can't play for 8 weeks?
But,
I mean,
They ain't
like,
signed him to get in training camp. They been signed him.
but the
Yeah.
problem is
okay,
they
right.
didn't know
So
until now, right? So
they didn't know till now. I mean, he got that injured in just 4 or 5 days of camp.
I
He
don't
had to
know.
already
Sometimes like players blown their knees out in camp, so who knows?
Yeah.
You can't predict this kind of stuff, man.
See, that's why they need a wing defender. This way.
But the good thing is, if Ariza's injury is really that, like, if we do decide to yank him out for the season, we can put him on like the injury list or something, and then we free up one roster spot.
No, I'm talking about right now. They need to replace. They need a wing defender.
Yeah, like
They
right
need
now, they don't
a
have
6'7", 6'8" guy.
They don't need to wait 8 weeks to do that. They can
Nah,
do it
they
right
need
now if
one
they
now.
want to. I know, but like they can do it now if they want to. Just if
No,
they
I'm
choose
saying
to
they
do it, I
need.
don't.
That's why I think they should need to sign.
Bro, that's
They
already 2 months.
That's why I said they should have. They shouldn't have signed. What's his name?
The white guy.
Yeah, because we got too many guards.
We got a lot of guards.
They like they fucking up already.
They also need somebody to back up AD when he's not in the game.
They have Carmelo was supposed to be his backup, but at this point, I don't fucking know.
Right, but Carmelo
He
ain't no
alright.
shot
See you later.
blocking.
He decent.
He ain't no shot blocking big.
Yeah, but AD was gonna play. I really don't believe we're gonna play AD at the 5 like that. I just don't believe that stuff. Not for like the whole game.
I don't think he can do it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
you might
not
be
even
right.
just talking.
I don't think he can guard all the centers in the
Kyrie.
NBA.
I mean, depends on what team we're playing, I guess. If we're playing like Miami or Brooklyn, he can play the 5. But like if we're playing, say, like a big team like the Sixers, he can't do it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna guard Joel. He ain't gonna guard Joker.
Now, what the Lakers are gonna have to do if they want a wing defender, they're gonna have to make a trade.
Right.
What? But the
I would
problem
trade
is,
THT.
if we trade THG for a wing defender, what kind of wing defender are we gonna get back, right? Like,
We don't get rid of
Dorian Finney-Smith from the Mavs. I'm trying to get him.
the Mavs won't do it. They like him too much.
You'll probably have to throw in another piece like Kendrick Nunn or something.
Yeah, but that's a loss on our end, right? Because we still need Nunn to play offense.
That defeats the purpose, right
Yeah, but
there.
that's a perfect need that you want right there.
No, but the problem is, if you throw in both THE and Kendrick Nunn for a role player, that's just too much at this point.
We got them at a good price. So.
Now, if what's his
King
name,
Tone, what up?
Mavericks is
NBA
willing to
Champ,
throw
what
in
up?
Jalen
Tion,
Brunson,
what
they
up?
will deal, but they're not gonna do that.
Who's a player that would actually help a perimeter defender?
We need, if we are willing to say give up Kendrick Nunn and THD, I want somebody who can score. I don't just want like a wing defender.
I wouldn't give up THT, man. Not on a
Let's
3-year
say we
contract he
gave up
just signed.
THT and Kendrick Nunn for, I don't know.
Like, you guys value THU too much. He ain't gonna do anything.
But you can't just give him up and Kendrick Nunn, you just said, for a like 9-8 point defender, right, who can't create a shot, right? That just can't. You can't.
Rondo's gonna take Nunn's minutes in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
but I really don't think that's a good idea, because
I do.
if trade away Kendrick Nunn and THD for like just a wing defender, like
No, give Rondo Nunn's minutes. That's what I do.
But that's what I was saying, right? Try to get somebody better. Like, what's like the wing defender that scores like 15 to like the 17 a game?
I can't think of no one.
Because either that they just score 10 points or 20 points, so it's kind of hard to find the middle.
Avery Bradley's not available.
Avery Bradley's not a wing defender.
But he's
when
a
you
good
consider in the
perimeter
playoffs,
defender.
you're only gonna be playing about 8 people. It ain't gonna be that difficult to find out who's gonna have a role.
Good catch.
Yeah, what's good, Extreme?
Depends on the
boy,
series
what's good,
too,
Cash?
though.
Cash money.
It's all good.
These dudes bugging.
Yo, Extreme, what you think about trading THT for Dorian Finney-Smith?
I don't
For
know
who?
about that.
Man,
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
I don't want Dorian Finney-Smith for THD.
They
I
wouldn't
like
trade
THT.
THT for Kyle Lowry. They're not gonna trade for no role player.
No kidding.
No, but
Once they find out
if I
THT ain't all that,
yo, Cash, is that you? Yeah, that was him.
nah, that was me.
Someone's phone went off or something.
You don't trade a
That wasn't
20-year-old.
me.
You just signed on a 3-year deal.
But I'm not saying we won't trade him, but like we need some like not super old player back. We can't have no.
Look, unless you're trying to get like Jeremy Grant or something, you ain't gonna get much better than Dorian
We're not
Finney-Smith.
gonna get Jeremy Grant for the cost of THT. That the Pistons.
THT and none, maybe.
The money don't add
You
up.
know what? If we do get
The money
Jeremy
don't
Grant
add
for
up.
THT and none, I'll do it.
The money don't add up.
Facts.
Wasn't Jeremy Grant an all-star?
Jeremy Grant makes $20 million a year. THT and none. If you throw in a couple other contracts,
That's only 15.
you can make it work.
How much?
Because
How
we
much
can.
money?
Definitely do that.
No. The salary cap rule is when you make a trade, you can take back 125% of what you gave out. So THC, that's 10, none, that's
Why would
5.
Detroit want THT when they just
But
had the
if
number 1
they
pick?
do, I'm not saying they will, but if they do.
Cause bro, they want to pull a New York Knicks and get 5 different shooting guards.
Trust me, THT isn't getting much playing time in the playoffs.
We don't know. He
He
could
is-
develop over
I
the
mean,
course
that's
of the
the same as
season and start
THC, right?
balling.
What if he has a good year? Like,
I mean,
nobody
I don't
knows.
see him having a good year.
Wait a minute.
I think at
No.
best
He's very
THT
inefficient.
I think he's gonna be a solid rotational player in the starting lineup.
I mean, I like Jeremy Grant. I mean, but
I mean,
Jeremy Grant isn't a role player. So.
how much do you think the shooting guard's going to play on a team with Westbrook, Braun, and AD anyways? If we got 2-3 shooting guards, they're all going to be
All you need is
splitting
Malik
minutes.
Monk. That's enough.
You got to have a solid backup, too.
First off, THT not gonna
Monk
get
can't
burned
carry,
because
Monk can't carry
he's
the
young.
load.
He ain't gonna carry the load in the playoffs.
No.
No, but you still need.
Either
to
way,
have,
let's say you're showing the rotation. Who are you running THT alongside?
You're not
THT
being my
is,
rotation.
I think THT is gonna play the small forward. I don't think he's gonna play guard this year.
I'm not playing THT in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he'll play a
I
lot
wouldn't
small
like that.
forward.
I really don't think.
I don't
He'll
think
play a
that's
lot of
good.
small forward.
Yeah.
He can't
But
play.
right now
point
teams
guard.
are
That's not
smaller,
good
right?
idea.
Like you got 6'3" guys playing small forward nowadays.
I
So,
Because
like,
if you
if you
get
match
Dorian
up against
Finney-Smith, you'll become a lot more versatile.
But Dorian Finney-Smith is not a versatile player.
He is a
And
versatile player.
why would the Jazz trade for
All he does
THT?
is shoot spot up threes. That's
You know what kind of player Finney
And defend the other team's best wing.
I mean, not the Jazz, the Mavericks. You think the Mavericks would trade for THT?
nah.
No.
Hell yeah, they need some more scores.
But
THT
THT
good,
doesn't
but
fit with their team. They like spot up shooters. They don't like ball handlers.
Yeah.
He's gonna be coming off the bench.
Lakers ain't trading
They
Westbrook.
have what's the
Mississippi
name?
dog.
Jalen Brunson off the bench. He's good enough.
Why would they want to help?
Yeah, but he's a small dude.
But the problem is like Jalen Brunson is a ball handler. You can't have a whole bunch of ball handlers.
We want to help. Right? We'll give them.
Like
don't
obviously
have to
average
get their
shoot the three, right? Like why would they trade for a non-shooter? It just won't make sense.
You want as many players that can create their own shots.
Yeah, but
No, but we're talking about the likelihood of it happening.
you can't like that's you think they should, not they
A
will. Do.
trade means both teams are happy with the situation.
And
Why
Dorian Finney-Smith fits well with the team. Why should they get rid of him? For what? Like,
Because he's on an expiring contract.
no, but they can resign him. It's not like they have to let him go.
They can extend him.
Yeah, but a wing defender like that is gonna want more money.
But like, why couldn't they pay him? Like, it's not.
They can pay him.
Yeah, I can
they can pay him
Dallas
or
have
find
no
somebody
choice
else? I
but
mean, they're not
but
pressed
like,
to get
pay
rid
him.
of Finney-Smith.
Yeah.
He not finna get no
How much
bad
you
like
gonna
that.
pay him?
anyways. From no team.
He can get 15 plus.
From who?
No, 15. What? That's the same. If he
Bad team.
plays starter minutes with Dallas, they're gonna pay him 15 plus. Like, why would they let him a starter walk for no reason?
And plus, why would they want to get rid of
I'm
one
gonna
of their
check out
main
their
role
cap.
players?
No,
I'm
but you
sorry.
can pay above the cap. You don't have to like worry about it. They're not
Dorian
making any
Finney-Smith is gonna have to walk my team because I ain't paying that man 15 mil to play 3-and-D. I'm sorry.
Wait, you say what?
I said he gonna have to leave my team and walk for free because I ain't paying his ass 15 mil to do what I could do. Somebody from the G League can. That's 3-and-D.
Wow.
But
That's
you
too
can't
damn-
grab a guy from G League just playing starter minutes. That's too big of a
my god, dude.
I thought Dorian Finney-Smith was off the bench.
No,
not
he's
even
starting.
entertaining that
What?
shit right there.
He
Oh,
depends
my
on
word.
they either played what's the other white guy or him. So and like I don't think that
Oh,
white
Maxi
guys.
Kleber? Maxi Kleber?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah. It's either him or Dorian Finney-Smith.
Their roster fits with their team. I mean, they
Yeah,
build around Luka.
I'm not saying they will give Dorian Finney-Smith a whole bunch of money, but it, like, how should I say this? It's like I don't think
He's
they're
a
gonna
good fit for
try to
that
get
team.
rid of him for
Right.
say, PhD or something like that.
I don't see that happening. I don't
Like,
see
they don't
Mavericks making
need
a
him,
trade
like-
with us. Period.
Bro, but 15 mil is a little too much for his ass, bro. I'm not even
But
gonna
that's
lie.
the
His
thing. Extreme.
contract's
A
expiring.
maximum contract is $50 million right now.
No,
So-
he said to extend him. I don't want to pay him 15 mil.
KCP making $20 million a couple years ago.
Yeah, and that's still too much money for him too.
All right, but the price has
But
gone
that's
up.
a market extreme. You either pay the player or don't have a player at all.
That's why I
Right.
said I'm gonna let him walk. Fuck it.
I mean, I guess that can work.
Okay,
I guess,
I mean,
yeah, but-
Why
in the
would I
grand
waste
scheme of
bread for a
things,
mediocre
I don't
player?
know how
He an
much of an
average-ass player.
impact Finney Smith's going to have whether you let him walk or keep him.
But
Bro,
you know what?
he's an average player. They could replace him easily with somebody for
Exactly.
half his price.
He's just an average role player.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
But
Why would you
average-
pay?
You guys do realize the average salary in the league right now is $9 million, right?
Exactly. So he over the average, and he not even above average. So why would I pay him more money than what he deserves?
To keep him on your team?
Yeah, I
No,
mean, it's
bro,
how the market
I'm
works,
good.
Extreme. You either shove him away or pay him that much, right?
He gone, bro.
Yeah.
He could get to stepping because he not coming back.
I don't think they're winning or losing too many games because of Finney Smith.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That dude's a rotational player, bro. I'll just take him off the bench and replace him.
I still don't think they would want to get rid of him either. I mean, he does have good games in the playoffs.
Let the white boy or brown play over THT.
I don't even understand why Finney Smith became a topic of conversation.
No,
Man. This is Lakers chat.
Because Cash is suggesting that we trade for Finney Smith with THT. We just don't think it's
No,
going to happen,
man.
right?
No.
And then we decided to talk about like THT's actual value and all that stuff.
Okay, so y'all gonna have to settle for James Ennis then.
I mean, is
He's
James
not
Ennis
even
that
on
much
the team.
worse than what's his name, Dorian Finney-Smith?
We don't have
We
any
could
more
just pick
spots.
him up without having
No,
to
we
trade
got one more
anybody.
spot.
No, but like,
We got one more spot.
Is James Ennis really that big of a downgrade over, say, a Dorian Finney-Smith? Like,
Yeah, he is. If you watched him play, he is. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's their best wing defender on that squad. He's their best defender, period.
He's a good defender, and he
Look,
can
bro,
score too.
James
He knocks
Ennis,
down
He's one of the
shots.
best
if he
wing
wanted to
defenders
be
in
on
the
the team
league.
like Grant was telling y'all, he would have been back on the team.
Why is Finney Smith on the team and Ennis isn't?
well, Finney's. I mean,
Who?
I
Ennis?
feel like James Ennis is asking for more than the minimum deal. That's why nobody signed him yet. He's in like the what's his name, Dennis Schroeder situation.
I'm not
Because
trading
Dennis
for.
Schroeder
Not,
asked for too much money in the free agent. Turns out with
I'm
nothing.
not
right?
trading no THT and none for OG Adedomi. Okay, whoever has mentioned that.
OG and
No,
Anunoby?
hold
I
on.
would definitely do that.
If Toronto's throw in
I might
another
do
player
that.
in, I'll do the trade. I'll do the trade.
Yeah,
I
that's
might,
my point. I'm not doing it
straight
for.
up.
For
no, but
THT and who?
let's say if we trade THE and for OG and what's
Hell
some other
yeah,
guy,
do that. Are you
I think
crazy?
I might do
they
that.
can throw in another player. It doesn't have to be anybody good. They can throw in what's the name, Malachi Flynn or something. I'll do it.
OG's better than both those guys.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'll do the trade, but we still need another player back.
Well, OG is
Because
good. But I gotta look at
OG
that
makes
line.
no money right now.
proven
They
in the
need to
playoffs.
throw in another guy. Like, just give me a Malachi Flynn or some shit. I'll take it.
I wouldn't want to take up another roster spot. I'd just do it straight up for OG.
Yeah, I'll trade THE for OG straight up then. Leave Kendrick down here. We still kind of need him.
Yeah, THT ain't worth that.
Yeah,
But
trade
I'm
THT.
not.
But
I'm not looking to
Toronto's
trade
not going to trade us
THT.
OG and Anunoby. They're not crazy.
No.
Not for THT.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think we're going to get that trade at all. So.
No.
Shit, you have to give them Westbrook.
Still a little.
Okay, we're not
THT?
trading Westbrook
What
for OG and Anunoby, man. We're not trading.
Why y'all saying trade THT?
Hey. Yo,
I'm not.
Wait, let's check out the Raptors roster.
I'm not saying that.
Bro, you just said you'll take them straight
if
up. What you
Toronto
talking
is
about?
willing to take THT for
Oh
OG
wait,
and
hold
Anunoby, I'll do
hold
it.
on. Real talk. I would trade Westbrook for OG and Gary Trent Jr. I would do that. I would make that trade.
Not me.
Oh my
Gary,
God.
Gary Trent though, like
Never mind.
Gary Trent
never
and
mind.
OG, both OG
This ain't
and
too
Gary
hard,
Trent.
man.
I would make that
This
trade.
is real life.
Wait, for who?
no.
For
Cash
Westbrook.
is saying we should trade Westbrook for Gary Trent and OG.
Yeah, I heard him.
Who? Gary
draft-
Trent and OG Anunoby won't even match the salary of a $40 million contract of Westbrook.
No, Gary Trent is on a
47.
new deal, I think.
It wouldn't match 47.
Isn't Gary
What are you
Trent
talking
making 20 mil? Isn't Gary
Yeah.
making 20 mil, son?
about?
No,
Westbrook's making
we're
40
giving
something.
no extreme. We're giving money away. We don't have to follow the same rule of taking in.
Yeah,
So
but
as
you
long
think
as the money
Toronto's
we
gonna
take
take
back
40
in is
something?
less than what we give out is fine.
Yeah, but you thinking Toronto will take 40 something million? No, they're not gonna take 40 something.
Yeah, we're
Put it under-
not. You know what? If Toronto was stupid enough to give us THT for
Come on,
OG
Toronto
and
not
Anunoby,
that
do it today.
stupid. I mean, come on. Are you
They're
thinking
not that
Toronto-
stupid, but if they are, what's the case?
And Toronto don't like
Jeez.
trading their players like that too, bro. In
Yo,
case you didn't know.
extreme.
Yeah,
Extreme.
Toronto
What
is
I
always
told you,
like
I told you,
they like to keep their young
I told you
players.
as
They
the
don't trade
season.
away young
I
guys.
told you as the season goes on, if the Westbrook experiment doesn't work out, and in Portland they can't make a trade, right? And Dame is upset, we gonna swap him.
But how would Portland agree with
not
swapping
happening.
for a player that's not playing well? This is like the,
Portland's not gonna take no 40 something.
I said
million
that
dollars, man.
they're both in a bad spot, and Dame demands a trade. We can make it work.
Dame for
I
Westbrook.
want to get rid of.
Yeah,
I
Dame
mean,
Dame
Yeah,
for
but
Westbrook.
Portland not gonna take
It
no
ain't-
40
it ain't
something dollars,
impossible.
okay, so.
Impossible.
It's not
top
possible,
ace
man. What are you
right
talking
now,
about?
1-1. Why is Blake Trinan still pitching? God damn it! Why?
Crazy, man.
God damn, Dave Robb is trying to blow the game here.
They're stuck
I'm
with
not
that.
really looking
What
to
is
trade
it?
THT because of 2 bad preseason games.
Nah, I
Oh,
just
he
don't like
played
his
bad?
play style really.
He played
Kyrie
bad?
ain't a sucker like most of y'all. What? Wait, what is going on?
Wait,
I don't
what
like THT's play style. He's basically a rip-off Westbrook.
No, I think THG's problem is he's playing the wrong way. Like he needs to change his game like from his head. Not like his skill
He
is
can't
fine.
shoot.
And his problem is his workload's increased so much this year.
No, we still
What you
got
mean his
Kendrick
workload
Nunn
has
off the bench. We
increased?
still got Melo. I mean, if
He's
THG
ex-
Man,
sucks,
we
we
don't
just
need
don't
What do you
win.
mean his
THT. We got
workload?
enough
He's
guards.
expected
I'd
to
trade
do
him in a
more.
heartbeat.
I mean, depending on what we get back, we can't exactly.
No,
The
he's
longer,
not.
the
Who
longer
said
you
that?
allow him,
Who
the
just
longer you
said
allow him
that?
to get exposed, the
Who's
lower
that?
his
What?
value gonna go.
Exposed. You mean like 2
Well,
preseason
yeah.
games?
Somebody
who's that?
just
What
said.
extreme?
Somebody just said
He's
THT
being
is expected
exposed
to.
since last year.
We haven't even seen him
Somebody
with
said
the rest of
THT
the
is
team
expected
yet.
to do a lot.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
don't know who
Cash. I
said
think.
Bro,
that.
he's not
That's
expected
Cash.
to do a lot.
I didn't say
He
that.
like
That
Oh
was
no,
He's
me.
sorry.
expected to do
Cash said
more than
THG's
last
no,
workload
year
is
Cash
gonna
didn't say that. I
increase.
think it was
That's why he said.
because
That was Cook, I
KCP and
think.
Caruso aren't there. He's going to be one of the main shooting guards.
Cam Bazemore is KCP's replacement, not
Whereas, as
THT.
opposed, he's coming into the game as like an extra. Now he's one
bro.
of the
THT's
main.
gonna
That
be on the
shooting
bench.
guard
He's not starting.
position ain't got no lock on it, bro. Anybody could be the shooting guard for the Lakers.
Not THT.
Oh,
Hell
great.
no.
Crickets.
Look, I'm
Yeah, he's
trading
gonna be on the
THT.
bench, bro. That
I'm
dude
trading
don't
him
got
before his
ball.
trade value goes to shit.
Bro, okay, how many of
THT will be
y'all know how
lucky to be
THT
as
plays?
good as
Y'all
CJ
actually know how he
McCollum. Come
plays?
on, man. CJ's not that bad, man.
That
Come on.
dude,
CJ's an
THT
all-star.
will never.
THT plays
THT will
good
not be
basketball.
on
That dude likes to
CJ's
do.
level. THT's a ripoff, bro. I'm trading him for a wing defender.
Why
For
is
$10 million?
Jordan so fucking? I'm done.
He's a ripoff for $10 million.
A rip off what?
He's a
He's not gonna
ripoff
be
Westbrook.
Westbrook either, bro. Y'all doing too much.
That you
Get your
just
closer
signed
in,
off a
fucking
rookie
Robert.
contract.
Stop.
Man,
bitching
when
way
when
too
y'all
much.
start getting
No, he's
frustrated
not,
with
bro. He
THT,
don't even play like Westbrook.
y'all
Like,
just start getting frustrated with
it's a
him.
over, it's
Y'all could be mad.
overreaction and exaggerated. Come on now, cut the balloon.
What do you mean, y'all? I thought you was a Lakers fan.
Nah,
What?
Cash is probably
you a Lakers
Lakers
fan?
fan.
I am a Lakers fan, but I just got to
Stop
be
saying
honest.
y'all then. What the?
Who on here isn't a Lakers fan?
Right, you part of this shit too.
I know. I'm just talking about the people who are capping for THT. Y'all capping for THT.
Nobody's capping for THT. We're just saying we shouldn't trade him for some regular bum.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, I
y'all
mean-
think Dorian Finney-Smith's a bum?
You're pretty much on that
Role
solo
player. Stop with
campaign
Dorian
trying to trade
Finney-Smith.
Dorian
you.
Smith.
Finney-Smith is a role player at
Yeah.
best.
He's a better role player than THT.
That's it, man. Just trade the whole team,
he
man.
fits-
We had
and
two
he
bad
fits exactly
preseason
what
games.
we-
That's it, man.
He-
Shut it down.
Look, it's about the pieces that we need.
Shut it down.
We're lacking in the wing defender spot, and I never thought that Trevor Ariza was going to be a good fit either way. He's old.
Okay.
He's slow.
What's that wing
don't want
defender
him-
that
you
scored
don't
like
want him-
15 a game?
You don't want him in your closing lineup. In your closing lineup, I would.
No,
if
but
he had
closing
Dorian Finney-Smith,
lineup,
you could
the
put
wing
him at the
defender
4
would be
spot.
LeBron, right? It's not going to be any of those role players.
No, I would put Dorian Finney-Smith at the 4, and I'll put LeBron at the 3, and then 80 at the 5 in the playoffs, and then Monk or Ellington at the 2, and Russ at the 1.
Do you
That's how you
like
do.
Dorian Finney-Smith? Because I wasn't sure.
Hell yeah, because I watch a lot of the Mavs games,
Yeah.
and he's a good
I
defender.
can't tell.
And he hit a lot of big shots for them as well.
Big
Timely
shots. They
threes.
lost.
Nah,
Of course they lost. They played a way better team.
Bro, they had.
Yeah, they were up
He's
3-1,
playing-
man. Come on, they were up.
They weren't.
That's-
They were up
doesn't matter.
3-1 and 2-0. They had a chance, man. Come on, they had a chance.
They
You
could
act
have
like
beat.
they had
Okay,
no
but
chance.
okay, on paper, the Mavs don't come close to the Clippers.
They don't.
Even on the plate.
No,
Look,
take him
the
out
Lakers
of that
had
team with
the
Luka,
Clippers
they
had
just
way
don't
let's
better
not talk
bench.
about what's on paper and just
production.
talk about what's on the court, man.
All right, on the court, they didn't. Marcus Morris, he was stepping up big for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson was stepping up big.
On the
At
court,
times-
could have beat them in the bubble and could have beat them in last year.
They could be him. Okay, everyone could hypothetically do something, but doesn't mean you're gonna do it. Doesn't
Yeah,
make
but if
you
you're
as
talking
You
about
can
the
say
They
that
Spurs,
were
they
about
up
almost
any
lost
3-1,
that
man.
rivalry for the last 2 years.
They had a chance.
They were not up
Yeah.
3-1.
What
bro.
is your
Stop saying
point?
that.
You can say that about anything.
Yeah, like they were up 3-1, man. You can't
No,
say
they
like
weren't.
they're
oh,
up
like
2-0. They're up 2-0, not 3-1. They're up 2-0.
didn't they won game 4?
No,
No.
they
Game
lied.
3, right?
Dorian
No, they lost.
Finney-Smith could
They lost game
hypothetically come
3.
to our team and play good, but
They're
doesn't
up
mean
3-2.
do it.
Because they lost 4-3 overall. I think they won game 4, right?
Yeah.
On the
Take him off
review,
of that
what the
team with
fuck?
Luka. He's not shooting wide open threes.
THT will be a Norman Powell. Yeah,
The Mavs won the
I'll keep
first 2
THT if
games,
he's
and then the
Norman
Clippers
Powell.
won the next 2 games.
I'd
Mavs
rather
won the
have
first 2,
THT
and then
for
the
$10
Clippers
million
won the next 2.
than whatever Dorian Finney-Smith has
Yeah,
going
see,
on.
I really don't think we should trade THT for like a role player. It has to be something more than that.
He doesn't have that much value. That's what y'all don't understand. He don't got that much value. You're not
He
gonna
got
get
more
much
value
better.
than role
No,
players,
we
bro. What you
understand.
talking about? That dude's
Yeah,
getting
he's
offered.
not
Okay,
bad,
like, but you're
Kyle
looking
Lowry.
for
What
a
you talking
wing
I've
about?
been
defender.
watching him play for 2
You're
seasons
looking
now.
for a
I've
wing
traded
defender.
him
It wasn't
for
just
2 preseasons.
THT. It was THT and Schroeder and KCP. It wasn't just THT straight up last year.
Bro,
Mhm.
THT was in a package for Kyle Lowry, who's like a 7-time All-Star and
With
NBA
Schroeder
champion.
and
He's not gonna
KCP,
get
right?
And they
offense for
said
just a role
no.
player. The Lakers are too damn smart for that shit, bro.
They're not going to sign him for 3 years and then trade him for Finney-Smith.
Thank you. Who's on a 1-year deal, bro? He might
All right,
get
so
signed back
Yo.
to
Yeah,
the
THT's a
who's
Lakers.
future
a
of the
role player on
Lakers.
a 1-year deal, by
So-
the way, not just 1
So
year deal.
THT's a future of the Lakers. Okay.
Did I
Yes,
say
bro.
He's
Yes, he is.
he's not the future, but you can't just get rid of him for some
that?
freaking role
Does
player.
somebody have to be the future to trade
He
them
can
for Finney-Smith? I hope not.
re-sign Dorian Finney-Smith because you'll have his Birdler.
No,
Man,
you're
Austin
saying
Bro,
Reeves
we don't want
played
no
better
Dorian
than
Finney-Smith.
that's what we're
THT,
not
man.
saying.
Dorian Finney-Smith
Man, y'all
is a
some
bum,
haters.
bro. I'm gonna keep that shit a buck, bro. He just a solid 3-and-D player, bro. There's a whole bunch
He's a
of those
guy
in the
who
league.
shoots
Stop
open
hating,
threes, but
Extreme. Stop
Luka gets
hating.
double teamed.
What do you mean, hey man? He's a role player. You can't say Dorian Finney-Smith is more than that.
They're both role players. You're swapping role players. So what?
THT's young and on
Fair
a
exchange.
team-friendly
Who has
deal.
more
THT has
upside?
And he has
upside.
chemistry. And potential.
y'all
Oh,
some
double
haters.
play here.
Wow. Wow.
Double play here.
Hey,
Come on,
yo.
double play.
Yo.
Extreme, just
Stupid
wait for your
Empires.
boy Westbrook to get traded, okay?
I mean, tell me you're trolling with this Finney-Smith shit, man.
Yeah, man, he a flipper fan.
Oh, right here.
I know.
He a flipper
I'm a
fan.
Lakers fan. Extreme knows I'm a Lakers fan.
I can't
Tell him,
tell right
Extreme,
now,
you know I'm
man.
a Laker fan.
No, I can't tell. I don't know. I thought you was a Mavericks fan.
Flipper.
Talk about Dorian Finney-Smith. I ain't never heard nobody talk about Finney-Smith like this.
Yeah,
I
me
know.
either.
You act like Dorian
Oh,
Finney-Smith would be
boy.
the next Kawhi Leonard or something.
You better come clean,
Flipper
Cash.
fan.
I never knew he had such a strong following, man.
Yeah.
He got a fan base for real.
Apparently. Man, that dude Austin
Man.
Reeves played better than THT today, man.
I like Austin Reeves.
Facts.
I mean, Austin
I'd
Reeves
rather
on our
him or
team, so I
Brown
mean,
play. I'd rather him or
We
Brown
gonna
play.
send Austin Reeves back to the G League.
not we
And
can't
you
do that
can send
anymore. He's on a
THT
full.
there, too.
He's on full-time
You've seen
contract.
him play
Can't do
2
that anymore.
preseason games. You've seen
Cameron
THT
Payne.
play for 2 seasons.
No, Reeves is on a full-time contract now. You can't send him back anymore.
That's good. I like
And that's
Reeves.
a
Why,
good
why
thing.
would they do that? Why would they do that for? That was retarded. I would never do that.
Good catch. 2
Man.
outs.
Only Finney-Smith.
Ryan's play trying to no fucking pit.
Hey, that's Finney Smith's little brother or something right there, man.
I know.
Oh,
Ryan, who,
God.
Cash?
His
What's your name,
Finney-Smith is
bro?
my
Just
hero.
because Cash, man.
Your name Finney?
Smith?
Is you Finney?
Look,
Ryan, you
Look,
gotta be
are
Smith.
you
Finney
THT?
with the
Finney
Smith
Flipper?
family reunion.
are you THT?
Hell no.
You must be THT.
No, hell no. And you sound like you a Finney Flipper fan.
I ain't no Flipper fan. I'm a
I'm
Lakers
not
fan.
changing the makeup
I'm
of
just
my
keeping
team
it real.
to get a Finney Smith. I mean,
Oh, all right. All right.
And we gonna trade Westbrook soon.
that means I have to go out of my way to do something and end up with Finney Smith. I mean,
Oh my God.
we
He comes
can't
up
trade
again.
A young player for Finney Smith, man.
if he
That's like
falls down
saying,
from a tree and ends up on my team, I might still cut him.
Hey, Reem. Reem.
Kareem is taking a break, something, I think.
Oh, okay. Hey, check this
Hey,
out.
real
family.
talk
Hey,
though.
hey,
I'm trading Westbrook for what's his name, Ben Simmons. If
I
could
would do
do it.
that.
Oh my God.
I would definitely make that trade.
No.
I'm not.
Dude, my
That's
problem
the
with Ben
perfect
Simmons is he's
replacement.
not going to stay on the team. He's not gonna. Like, what if Ben Simmons gets mad and fucking say, "Oh, I want out"? Like,
Yeah, he throws.
He ain't gonna want to leave LA.
Why would we
Him and
trade
Bron
for
are
Ben
boys.
Simmons, bro? Why would
Yeah,
we
just
trade
like
for
you said, he
I would
told you
trade for
you
some
gotta
other
shoot
stars,
the
but
ball.
definitely
Extreme.
not Ben
It
Simmons.
won't just be Ben Simmons. You're not just getting Ben Simmons. You're gonna get another piece too. Maybe
How
you
is
4
get
years
Seth
ago,
Philadelphia
they
giving
Curry.
us more
You
than
might
Oh,
get
he'll
Seth
shoot jump
Curry or
shots by
Max.
then.
You get one of those guys with him
Philly's
too.
He'll start shooting
Philly's
jump shots at some point.
We don't
Philly's
need
not
Ben
gonna take no
Simmons.
Ben
We got
Simmons?
$4
LeBron.
million, man.
Yeah,
Philly's
but
not
Ben
gonna take no
Simmons'
$4
problem is he
million,
won't
man.
shoot. Like he refuses.
They said they want a superstar, right? They said they want a superstar, right? You ain't
Hey,
getting
got
a
a
hey,
kid.
But Philly's
Ben
not taking no
Simmons.
$4
Ben
million
Simmons
off
is
of
an
What are you gonna do with a
all-defensive
point guard who won't
player. Is
shoot?
that correct?
the
Hey,
money
look,
don't even
it's
work.
CJ or
No, I
Westbrook.
just
Who
want
you
to ask a
taking?
question. Can I ask?
The money
Hey,
don't work.
hey,
The money
Eric
don't work.
Quan.
It does for Philly actually. They're not.
It does work.
They can take money back.
The money don't work.
No, they can
Bro,
take
we
Ben
don't
Simmons
need
times.
Ben Simmons. We got LeBron
Yeah, the money don't
already.
work.
He is
No,
Ben
it does.
just-
Eric, what are you
just
talking
Ben
about?
Simmons.
You know the rules.
Nigga, we need
It's
somebody,
not
man,
just
getting
Ben
spanked
Simmons.
by the
It's
Suns
Ben Simmons
by
and
30.
They saw some random
You
ass
don't
player.
get
The money will
Seth
work,
too.
Eric.
Who got spanked by the Sun? Because last time I
Man,
checked, when AD
you
was
take away the
playing,
last
last
little
time I
thing where
checked,
these
when AD was
motherfuckers came
playing, the
out,
Suns
when
was
you had
down
the South Bay
1-2.
Lakers come back. You had the South Bay Lakers come back. We was
Have
getting
you checked
smacked by
since then?
30. Huh?
Bro, we was up 2-1 when AD was healthy. What are you talking about?
Man,
Okay.
are you talking about last year, dog? I'm talking about this game just now.
Oh yeah, we
Bro,
just
you
got
talking
spanked by
about a
the Suns.
preseason
Yeah.
game?
That wasn't
Yeah,
last
nigga, that's what we
year.
talking about. That's what we talking
When was
about. That's what I
preseason?
thought.
When was preseason a regular
Or we
season
talking
game
about
or the
during
finals?
Finney? We talking about
When
Finney
was
Smith?
regular?
No, we're not talking about
When
Finney
was-
Smith. That was that
No,
nigga.
no,
Why
we're
y'all-
not talking. Come on, man. We're not.
Motherfuckers, okay.
Come on, man.
When was
no.
preseason a trophy?
When did
was
2-1
preseason a
ever
trophy?
get you anything?
Hey, look.
No, but AD was hurt after that, so
Last
if AD
time I
didn't got
checked,
hurt,
they
we could
won
have been
2 games.
4-1.
Yo, AD look like how my girl be saying she feel when she on her period and shit, man. Real
Yeah,
talk.
And we're still up by 2 games. I mean,
Oh damn, 2 games. What the fuck?
man, you just said AD looked that bad, and we still got 2 games with that. I
Today
mean,
he looked that bad, man. Today.
It's
Today he
preseason,
looked
my
that
G.
bad.
It's preseason, bro. You think the Lakers gonna look like
so
this
what
in
are we on
regular
here
season?
complaining
Hey,
about then?
with AD,
What are we on here
I
complaining
can
about?
whenever
only
you see
go by
AD
what I
and
see.
we missed
C4,
4-1.
We
Nigga,
just
I
want
ain't complaining
Finney
about
Smith,
shit.
huh?
What you talking
That's
about?
what
I'm
we
talking
want.
about that Dorian Finney-Smith. That's what I was talking about. I ain't
Shit,
saying
I'm
nothing about
not.
If
nobody
I
playing
could-
bad. It's preseason.
if I could, I'm trading AD for Giannis. If I could do that, I'm doing that in a
Oh
heartbeat.
God, I would do that.
Bro,
I'm
we
like
not
that
talking
soft-ass
about
nigga.
trades,
I would do
bro.
that.
It's a team right here, man. All right, we just gotta get healthy. We gotta get chemistry.
Yep.
And we gotta see how
We
it
are
goes.
healthy.
Go.
Well, we're not actually.
2K
Fuck
having
this.
people think they could trade anybody for anybody.
Yep.
Right.
I
why
mean, yeah,
would they
I'll
trade
trade.
Giannis
traded
I'll
Westbrook.
trade my entire team away for Luka, Trae Young, and what's his name? Anthony
my
Edwards.
goodness.
Nah,
Right, I'm finna
Nah,
trade
I
that's
Jason
not
guarantee you.
Tatum, KD,
I'm gonna have the
everybody else.
96
Give me
Bulls.
Tatum and what's his name? Give me
Jaylen
For
Brown.
Gary Payton
Yeah,
II.
Shit, give
Westbrook's
me
getting
Clay.
traded guaranteed by the trade deadline.
That's cold blooded.
Guaranteed.
No, you can't say that, Cash.
Cash.
That's like
Hey,
Clippers fans
preseason
talking,
is
man. Who
not a
Clippers
big
fan
deal.
does that?
Clipper fan or something,
Preseason's
man.
not a big deal.
You
Go
gotta
ahead.
be a
Flipping.
Clippers fan, man. You
Flipping.
It's either Dame or Ben Simmons, one of the two.
I'm gonna trade Joel
Ben
for
Simmons.
Boban.
Oh man,
It's
come
not
on,
just Ben
Cash. You
Simmons.
gotta be kidding me.
It's not just Ben Simmons.
What?
Ben Simmons and Seth Curry. We're getting
Daryl
both
Morey's not gonna
these
take no
Westbrook.
$44 million. Okay, that's Daryl Morey how he operates. Okay?
The way
They
he
said they
pump
wanted a
up
superstar.
Cash
the
has
way
to be
he
a
blow up
Clippers fan.
THT,
That shit works
trade
on
him.
2K though. That should be working.
All right, Cash. Like, are you
Okay,
really a Lakers
2K.
fan,
Who
man?
cares about 2K? Okay, it's not
Yes,
2K.
I hate the Clippers.
Hold on,
I hate
y'all.
Exactly. It's
Who
not
said that?
reality.
Cash
Who
is
said
from
that?
OKC,
Yeah.
y'all. Cash from Oklahoma. Westbrook left OKC. That's why he hating on Westbrook, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't hate on Westbrook. I like Westbrook.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. It makes sense now.
Exposed.
Yeah, we know.
That's
That's
why
fine,
so
I
Cash.
much
still like
everything
I like
going on.
Westbrook. I like Westbrook, but sometimes you
That's
just
a
gotta
lie.
make the
That's
you gotta
a
make
lie.
the
That's
move.
cap. That's
Cash,
cap.
you
That's cap.
you
That's
can't
cap.
say you
That's
like
cap.
Westbrook and
That's
trade him for
cap.
Ben Simmons. Like, come on.
That's
man.
cap. That's cap.
At least trade trade for upgrade. At least trade.
Right.
Damn,
Yeah.
Extreme, why you gotta say that for, Extreme?
Because you was
because you
capping, my
deserve to
nigga,
be called out.
outside.
They deserve to be called out.
Is that Finney
Deserve to be
Smith
called
in
out
the
and thrown under
picture?
the bus too while you're at it.
Is that Finney Smith in his thumbnail?
Hell no.
Oh shit.
Hell no. Hey, y'all can say all y'all want, but when THT start fucking up, y'all gonna come back. Y'all
I ain't
better
mad at you, bro.
apologize.
THT fuck up. We
Hey,
finna put
Finney
Malik
Smith,
Monk
though,
out
man.
there.
Come on.
hey, we need to trade THT's shoes and shit. They look too big on him or something, man. That's what it looked like. His problem was.
No, we
You know
need
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
him one of those low cut shoes. Though.
Give him Finney Smith shoes or something. Shit. Give him something
Isn't
like
Finney
that.
Smith taller than THD?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
But his
Probably
shoes
like
don't look fucked up
6'8".
like that.
Yeah.
THT look like he should be kickball champion of the world or something like that.
What does
You know
that
what I'm
mean?
saying? Where my man Reem at, God? Reem, where you at, man? Where you at?
No, Kareem's not here, man.
Oh, that's cold. All right, but I like y'all though. Hey, my face was looking like Eric Kwan the whole time. I was like, what in the fuck?
As long as he beats Finney
You know
Smith
what I'm
at
saying?
kickball, that's
I
fine.
feel you, bro. I feel you, EQ. I got you, baby. It's all good, man. Hey, but we gotta stop the flipping and shit, okay? So let's get the flippers out of here.
The flip sanity.
Hey, best case scenario, if you do trade Westbrook, you do want a guy like PG from the Clippers.
So you hate Westbrook and you want to trade him. You hate Westbrook and you want to trade him.
I saw a lot of Clippers,
You
man.
hate him
Man,
and you want to trade him. Okay.
Paul,
Right.
what? You mean Palmdale George?
PG
No
as in the
No
guy
deal.
played on the Clippers. PG.
The flippers? You
That's
said?
exactly what you want right
Clippers,
there.
you said?
You want a guy like PG.
Man, come on.
Gee, what the fuck? Who said that?
You
man?
want
For
Who
who?
said that?
Man, y'all
your
some
hand or
haters,
something,
bro.
man. Who
Y'all
said
some
that?
haters.
Oh my goodness. Hey man,
Hating on PG.
PG is a
yeah.
mark, man. I'm from here. Okay, I'm from South Central. Look, PG is a mark, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him. We don't want
You
him.
don't got to convince me.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I mean, at least get Jason Tatum or Luca back. Come on, man. PG.
Man, PG's better than Tatum. I don't care what nobody say. He's better than Tatum.
PG's
Today?
taller than Tatum.
Not by that much.
I see. Jason Tatum would be better in the future, but right now
Tatum is not
PG's better.
short.
I'm taking Tatum today.
I would take
Swing and a
I would
miss,
take
strike
Tatum
out.
over
Get out of
PG
here.
for sure. I would take Tatum over.
Y'all talking about
PG.
baby Kobe?
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about
Baby Kobe.
Jason
You see him
Tatum.
in the profile pic? He better than that man.
Well, who's baby Kobe?
Man, stop
Who?
that
Booker?
extreme.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
There's
boy.
two-
I'm
there's
talking
two
about Jason
Kobe's.
Tatum. Jason
Oh,
Tatum.
wait.
Two
You
baby
have Tatum
Kobe.
in your
No,
profile?
behind
Hold on.
him in the blue.
Oh, yeah,
in
you
the
do.
blue jersey.
Oh man.
Man,
Look like-
Cash, you like, you can't say PG, man. Come on.
Nah, not to know LA motherfuckers. You can't say PG, man. You know what I'm saying? The flippers is like it's like they like Russia or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you play for them,
It's a
your
wrap.
stock drops a little bit. You know what I mean? That's
It's
all.
hard to go back to winning once you settle at Clipperland.
It's hard to, but let's put it like this: it's hard to start tripping when you've been flipping and shit on the flippers and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, and that was surprising me a little earlier. Motherfuckers was sounding like Stephen A. and shit, man.
Yeah.
Real talk, motherfuckers was sounding like Stephen A. earlier. I was surprised like a motherfucker.
A lot of
Who?
Stephen A in there again.
Great
Wait, who
knowledge.
sound like Stephen A?
I ain't got no forehead like Stephen A. That motherfucker got a 5 head. Goddamn it! But
Wait, who?
I said people was sounding like Stephen A. on that thread in there, man. That's how I tried to get in here.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning motherfuckers talking about shut up and dribble, basically. Shut the fuck up, Kyrie, and dribble and shit. Shut the fuck up, Ben Simmons, and dribble, basically. Shut up, nigga, and
Shoot
dribble.
the fucking ball.
Yeah, shoot the ball, goddamn. First.
I mean, Ben Simmons does have to shoot him.
Ben Simmons ain't gonna let Cameron Payne go off on him. I know that. That's what I do know. Ben Simmons is not gonna let Cameron Payne.
Remember the guy that joined the live sound like Kendrick? Who was the guy sound like Perk again? Forgot his name.
Can you win a game with Ben Simmons if he's down 1?
Yeah, with LeBron.
How? He's not gonna shoot it.
With LeBron on the squad. Yeah, you can do
Who's
that.
gonna
What
shoot
the
it?
76ers need to do, the 76ers need to get CJ for Ben.
The other 4 motherfuckers gonna shoot.
No, but they apparently they don't.
Portland doesn't want to do that. Apparently,
He won't even take a dunk against Trae Young.
Man, that's dumb.
Forget
Hey,
a
you know
jump
what?
shot.
Hey, I'm
They
not.
ain't getting better than CJ.
no, but like,
I'll take
Wait.
I'm
CJ.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they asked Portland for CJ, but I don't know. But like, nobody ever offered like a real offer so far.
Ain't nobody pressed to get Ben Simmons.
Yeah, like why would
He
like,
might end up staying in Philly.
no, because Phillies are now saying they won't deal with him until like December 15th. So that's another 2 months.
So he just gonna sit out.
Let him sit out. Let him.
Man,
Ben Simmons already lost $8 million, so I mean, might as well sit
between
out.
Clutch and Pelinka, I think there's some Illuminati shit going on, pimp, and we gonna see him
What, Ben
on the
Simmons
Lakers.
though?
Huh? I'm sorry. Did you say 50 Smith or some shit? What'd you say?
No. You said just because like Pelinka and Clutch work together, we're gonna get Ben Simmons.
No. That's
I really
not what
don't
I
want
said,
Simmons on
motherfucker.
our
I
team.
said,
Man.
hold on,
Illuminati or
family,
not.
please. I said we're looking at something like that. You know what I'm saying? About something is going to transpire, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Now Pelinka and that Clutch motherfucker, what's his little name? Bitch Paul or some shit like that. Right. They're gonna do something,
You said
man.
bitch ball.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Excuse my word, man. I'm
The
sorry.
little Clutch motherfucker.
Yeah, them Clutch motherfuckers and shit. Yeah. So the little Chris Paul's little brother or some shit, Rich Paul or some shit.
Cliff.
No, he's not Chris Paul's little brother, man.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
bad.
That's
My
Cliff.
bad.
Come on, man.
Oh, my bad. Well, I mean, at least I ain't talking about Finney Smith and shit, man. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker sound like he should be on one of these cartoons my kids be watching.
Finney Smith was a G leaguer formerly, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
like
he was.
way back in the day. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he was.
He was, yeah. Way back.
Hey,
in the day.
man, listen. Shondy Brown
Just keeping
played a
that
little
clear.
better than THT today. Am I bullshitting or what?
I like Shawnee Brown too.
You like him? All my hoopers that played ball in real life at all on this motherfucker know that Shondy Brown played a little bit better. Chandre or whatever his name is.
Shondy Brown, I think.
Oh, Shandy. Okay, right on. All right, so Shandy Brown played. I think he has I ain't gonna say better upside or whatever.
He's out of
motherfuckers be
Gonzaga,
saying,
right?
but he can play today.
Wait, is
for the
Shondy
Lakers.
Brown out of Gonzaga?
No, that's not Ayayi.
That's
No, the
Ayayi.
Ayayi guy is out of Gonzaga, but I
Right.
don't know about Shondy Brown though.
And Shandy and the dude Ayayi, that motherfucker right there.
Shandy Brown's from
No,
Michigan.
Ayayi, we need to get rid of Ayayi. He sucks.
Shandy Brown plays for Michigan.
Ayayi.
Okay.
First of all, that motherfucker. When you say his
He
name,
played
it
with
sounds like you kick your toe on
Mo
something.
Wagner's brother.
He played with Mo Wag's brother.
What? Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, we used to have Mo Wagner. God.
Oh, he played over there for Juwan Howard then.
I thought he was gonna
Yes,
be
yes.
special when he was on the
Okay.
Lakers.
All right.
Who Wagner?
Yeah, I thought he was
Shandy
gonna be good
Brown
for the
and
Lakers.
Mo Wagner's brother played for Juwan Howard. Shandy Brown.
Wait, what year did Juwan Howard took over? I forgot.
For probably the last 3 years or 2 years.
Yeah, but he played for him last year. Shandy Brown.
Before COVID.
Shandy Brown definitely played for Juwan Howard. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about Mo Wagner though. I don't.
No, Mo
No,
Wag's
his brother. His brother.
Oh, all
Wait,
right.
is Mo Wagner brother in the league?
Mo Wagner's brother got drafted by Orlando.
Oh, what?
They play on the same team, I think.
Oh shit.
Right.
I think Mo Wag's over there now too.
Oh yeah. Mo Wagner's in Orlando, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And I think he's Wagner or some shit, right?
Yeah, Wagner. Yes.
Wagner, whatever, same shit.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. But he better than Hey family, listen, man. Ayayi, he gotta go. All right. The dude Reeves, he shows some heart, man.
No, but at least Reeves played better than
Yes,
the
he
other
does.
G League guys.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he can play.
Reeves makes
started
plays.
as a South Central motherfucker, man. I started feeling better when the South Bay Lakers started playing, man. Real talk. All right.
Where does the South Bay Laker play? Where does
somewhere? I don't know.
They
South
play
Bay
in
but
El Segundo.
Yeah, El
They play in,
Segundo. Yeah, Manhattan
yeah,
Beach,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
that's
you know,
the area.
I felt better when those guys were playing, man.
Mhm.
Now tell me I'm bullshitting. You guys?
got a hit.
No.
I said
I mean,
they
they played
Reeves
better.
more minutes,
They
man.
played better.
He's doing things that I like.
I like him. He was getting on the floor. He was doing shit that the ball.
He's doing
motherfucker
shit
last
that
year
helps you
wasn't
win
doing.
games.
He's not afraid to shoot it. I can tell you that.
He's not a better shooter than who?
No, he's not afraid to shoot the ball when he has the ball in his hand.
Right. He's not. That's what you want, man. Because LeBron's gonna throw that shit at you. Imagine how much more nervous you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be super nervous.
Some
So
guys
you need
freeze in
people
that
like
moment.
that.
That's
You
been a
need-
problem in the past.
Right. Absolutely, man. And Sean D. Brown, it looked like my brother got like 4 kids. He looked like he ready. He ain't ready. He ain't gonna be letting no LeBron shit get to him. Let him play.
He got
Austin
real solid
Reeves-
shooting for him. That's
Austin
for sure.
Reeves looked like one of these motherfuckers that be on Goku and my son. Them
So
be
you want
watching. Let
another?
him play.
You want another shooter?
Those are my two
Brown's
favorite
not. Shawnee
rookies.
Brown's a wing. Shawnee Brown's a wing defender. Cash,
Yes,
what are
he
you talking
is.
about?
Yes, he is.
He got an NBA body too.
Yeah,
Is he-
he got an
is he
NBA,
proven,
he got an
though?
NBA body and a Hall of Fame beard and shit.
No, come on,
Yes, he
man.
does.
Cash, we're not getting to the Dorian Finney-Smith argument again, man.
He played for Juwan Howard last year.
Man.
That's what you're talking about.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are my favorite rookies. Those
You
two,
gotta give
Reeves
him a
and
chance, I
Brown.
guess.
There you go. Yeah, whoever said that is right, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, pimp. You know what I mean? Like Sean D. Brown, the other Ayayi sound like you about to throw a fireball at somebody.
Yeah.
You about to say his name.
No, dude's French, so like, he had a different name.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
What about
you know.
Caribbean Queen? I mean, Traveling Queen.
Traveling Queen.
Traveling
well,
Queen
you know
didn't
what?
play this game, right?
No, he didn't play. He didn't
play that game. But I seen the way he dunked on DeAndre Jordan in practice, and DeAndre looked at him like he was gonna take off on him or something.
I don't know about DeAndre.
Yo, we should
Queen
wave
dunked on
DJ.
DeAndre?
We
DJ,
need to
he
wave
wants to be a
DJ.
flipper. He wants to be a flipper and a Finney guy too.
DJ's just too damn funny, man.
DeAndre
Not
Jordan
Finney,
wants to be a
but
flipper, man.
we
Again.
gonna wave
I feel
DJ.
like we signed
He's
DeAndre
gonna trade
to
for
get
Finney
him
Smith.
the snitch on the Nets playbook for us.
I need somebody who's more serious in there.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
DeAndre Jordan, man. I don't like DeAndre Jordan. You give me JaVale back, man. Give me him back. I don't want.
Too late
Yeah,
for that.
McGee clowns around too, but he's at least serious when it comes time to be serious.
What is you talking about? He clown around, bro.
JaVale?
I'm talking about his personality.
Bro, oh my God. DeAndre Jordan be clowning around on the court and off the court, man.
Yeah,
That's what I
DeAndre
just
Jordan
fucking said.
definitely is less serious than
JaVale-
McGee.
Do you have
don't
a
clown.
problem listening?
JaVale don't
listen.
clown on the fucking court. What are you talking about, bro?
What the fuck do you think I said?
No, Extreme, that's what you just said, man. You called him out for no reason.
He said,
Yeah,
he
he
said,
did say
Instead of
called
getting
him out for no
DJ, they
reason,
should have
man.
got Ursan Ilyasova. That's what
On
they
everything. Give me
Ursan
somebody.
Ilyasova.
Give me somebody else. Give me somebody, goddammit. I don't care. Give me the center from West.
over
Man,
DJ.
God
Hell
damn
yeah.
it.
Give me the
Score
center
a run,
from.
man.
They need a
Hey.
son Whiteside.
Yeah, JaVale.
Oh
McGee,
yeah.
JaVale
That would've been
McGee.
great.
Yeah, McGee was balling, man, when he played with us, man. Like, he was doing his thing. He more serious than on the court. He's more serious. He looked like he has anxiety issues and shit. When you look at him, eyes wide open like a motherfucker. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was playing for us last year. You know what I'm saying? His eyes was open like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe the year before last. Remember, they had 2 seasons at once and shit just now?
Yeah.
Right. So, listen, man. Sean D. Brown, Vogel needs to let Fizdale coach one day or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
he
pretty
needs to
sure
do.
our lineups are by Fizdale right now. Like Vogel would never play like 3 guards.
No.
together.
I doubt that Vogel would allow Fizdale to do such a fucking thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No deal.
That's true.
No. All right. Now Vogel.
I feel like Fizdale was like a front office hiring. Like,
No,
sir.
He just stand next to him.
No, sir.
but you guys really think like Vogel hired Fizdale?
No.
Hell no. They're putting pressure on Vogel.
I get what you're saying.
That's his replacement.
The front
to get it
office
done.
hired Fizdale. I don't think Fizdale was like a
Right.
Vogel hire.
Right. That's a LeBron guy. LeBron, like, man,
Yes,
just in case
that's
this
a LeBron guy.
we gotta jump. We gotta stuff
get
Vogel in
Vogel
the
out of
locker
there, right?
before the
I
game.
mean,
They gonna
lost
fire
too.
him
They
halfway
had
throughout
to
the season if you don't do good. They gonna
Bro,
replace
they
him
just
right
gave
That's
him
why
an
we didn't
extension.
sign him to an
Fizdale.
extension. We'll give him 1 year.
Well,
He only got
Yeah,
a 1 year extension.
I think they're a good balance though between Fizdale and Vogel.
Yeah.
Got to be kidding me! Another strikeout? You have good.
I think they should have hired D'Antoni. I think
No!
they should have
Hell no, man.
Do you remember when D'Antoni was on the Lakers, man?
Oh
Come
my
on.
God! Don't say D'Antoni again, please.
for the offense. You could have had like Vogel and D'Antoni.
Oh my goodness! All right, Cash.
You have one
You gotta
defensive
be a
mind.
Clippers fan, man.
Look, you got
gotta
a
be
defensive
a guy.
mind and then an offensive mind.
Cash ain't no
D'Antoni,
Laker
man,
fan,
come
man. You talk about D'Antoni as
Cash, that's strike
garbage,
three,
man.
bro.
Yeah, you're a Clipper fan for real now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't.
Hey. You can't do that, bro. I'm a
I
Laker
mean,
fan.
you're saying too much questionable stuff, man. You're saying
Your decisions are questionable.
yeah.
Man, y'all just be hating, bro. But I would have
We
had.
don't just be hating.
I would have had Ilya Silva over.
See, that's that thing now. That you could just say some crazy ass shit. People don't agree with you. Y'all just be hating. Y'all just be hating. Say some wild ass shit.
Yeah, man, Ilya Silva, come on. Man.
We should hire D'Antoni.
Over DJ though.
Y'all just be
Over
hating.
DJ.
Nah, man, we
He's a free
just
agent.
don't agree with that.
God. Oh my God.
Bro,
dude,
D'Antoni don't make no adjustments, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Nah, that's what I said. You got an offensive mind and a defensive mind.
D'Antoni can't make it to the finals.
And our team isn't that good. Well, I don't know. But,
no, but like
D'Antoni never had LeBron
James.
James.
We're not a bad team. We're not.
So that's all he needs.
D'Antoni never had LeBron.
He just needs LeBron and
you got three
KD
coaches now.
The only thing I will
three
say
coaches.
is that we will be fast. You know, we will be running that 7-second shit. So.
Yeah.
No, but D'Antoni's playing style isn't just about being fast. Like he plays a lot. Like how should I say this? Is like
You and Rashburn didn't like D'Antoni, to be honest with you.
yeah, because all he's for some reason just like chugs up the ball a lot. Like
He's tried it with Carmelo. He's tried it with James Harden. He's tried it with Steve
he
Nash.
definitely worked with Harden. That was the only one that worked.
I mean, even Dwight Howard don't like D'Antoni, to be honest.
Because the problem with Howard and like the Houston team was like him and Harden was beefing because Harden wouldn't give him low post looks and some shit like that. Harden.
Him and Dwight were beefing. Him and CP were beefing.
Yeah,
Nobody can seem to get along.
Him and Melo got into
him
a
and
beef.
Westbrook were beefing.
And D'Antoni don't never use bigs in the offense anyway.
D'Antoni wants the bigs to shoot threes, man. What the?
With all that being said, if CP3 didn't get hurt, they would have went to the finals in 2018.
That's cat.
That's not cat.
I mean, it was a game away from
getting there. I think they win. They had two chances to get to the finals.
CP3 showed me no matter what the circumstances are, he will always fold and choke.
Ooh. Hey, he did slip.
CP3 still made the finals last year.
He did slip and fall though when the game was on the line.
And he lost.
They went against a better team.
I mean, I think Rockets can make the final and lost against
because of him in particular.
What do you mean he lost to the better team? All those games came down to the wire and they were close.
They had Giannis, bro. Giannis is far superior to anybody.
CP3 had Drew Holiday on him, slipped on the court with like a minute left, and gave him a turnover. And Chris Middleton lobbed it to Giannis, and they ended up winning the fucking game.
Yeah.
If he didn't do that stupid
series
shit,
right there.
Right.
That was the series.
That all the momentum really shifted right there in that one play.